The new Minecraft update has exactly 1,691 items. These range from all the common things, like the 447 woods and stones, to the extremely rare ones, like every single armor trait, every combination of map, every enchanted book, infested stones, potion-tipped arrows, the ores, all enchanted and unenchanted items. Yeah, it's a lot. And I'm gonna get it all in under 100 days. Now, I have no idea if this is even possible, which is why on hour 1 as I spawned in, I was determined to find out.
We should probably get started.
Wait, who is that? Is he supposed to be a melon or something? So I took note of my surroundings and then noticed I was on one of these 3 island clusters. Now, these are going to be interesting later on because mobs cannot spawn on mushroom islands. And these are also in spawn chunks, which means any farms we build here will always be loaded. And now, first things first, we need to get some wood, and right now there is no wood. So as I explored the island with this random goober, I found this sugar cane, which I then made sure to collect. That way we can build a farm later. Oh, yo! Hey, we got an advancement. Here, take one so you can get...
Hey, let's go.
Okay, so apparently his name is not Brock. Good to know. I then jumped into the water and got 2 new advancements, which I don't remember them adding. I guess it must have been something in the new update. And then made my way over towards a ruined portal. Okay. Oh my gosh, I just got like 6 advancements from this. After that, we each made our way over to some sunken ships. And after killing some drowns, I got even more advancements. How many new advancements did they add to this update? That's so weird. I then made some doors and then looted the place, getting some good stuff. Ooh, dude, I found some of the templates. I think those are some of the items we're gonna need. After that, while Brock was getting geared up, I made my way out of the boat, crafted a boat so that I can make my way back into the boat. After boating for a little while, I found myself at the edge of the mangrove swamp, where I then began with chopping some wood and making wooden tools. And now this is a good point to let you know that to collect every single item and build them on the mushroom island, we first have to beat the game and prioritize getting maxed out tools and armor so that we can maximize our efficiency. Now, after getting some tools, I found a ruined portal in the mangrove, looted it, and then made my way over towards the desert, where all of a sudden we found a desert temple.
Do you want me? You want just me to go? Are you gonna watch? You want to come?
I'll watch you. Oh my gosh, he's cracked. Look at this. This is crazy. I forgot to mention that on Brock's Tinder profile, it says professional speedrunner. What'd you get? Anything good?
3 golden apples.
Ooh, get the templates over there. And after getting all the loot, we made our way out of the temple, and Brock then crafted us 2 shields to keep us safe. After which I killed this pig, and then crafted some stone tools, at which point I killed a skeleton and was presented with a blessing in love. Okay, this is probably the point where I should tell you that I've been joking about the advancements the entire time. So, excuse me. Anyways, Brock and I added a data pack to the world called Blazing Caves, which adds over 1,000 new advancements to the game. Now, some of these are really just practically stupid. Like, dude, just walking on grass is an achievement. But there are also some way over the top stupid ones that just make me want to die. Like this one where you have to kill a baby turtle, a witch, a phantom, an elder guardian, and a piglin brute with 1 piercing arrow in the end dimension. And that's just one. There is an entire cube of pain of super challenges. And one of them just happens to be that we have to collect every block and item to exist. So that's actually why we're gonna have to start collecting items soon so that we can eventually beat this. So as I made my way over towards a desert village that Brock had found, he was busy killing creepers for gunpowder while I got some food just as it became day 2. It's a good morning to be alive. Well, on the morning of, if you can guess, it's the second morning, I found a second desert temple, and I went over there before trying the speedrunner strat myself, and surprisingly, I didn't explode. However, I did realize I had a small problem with inventory management, and it was at this point that I realized this would be a good spot to start collecting items and empty my inventory. I'll put one of every item that I have inside of here.
Okay.
And in total, after we put all of our items in there, we had exactly 26 items already.
That's a lot of items.
27 with the hay bale. Don't worry, this chest setup is completely temporary. Later, we're gonna have this crazy platform with all the items. Plus, we even have plans to check off all 14 unobtainable items. So now that that's out of the way and our inventories are mostly cleared, we were about to begin our search for a lava pool to enter the nether. But it was at this moment that Brock told me,
"Here, Wumba, you can finally wear some pants."
I've been wearing pants.
It was getting a bit awkward with you not wearing any pants.
I've been wearing pants Yes, I've been wearing pants. I've had pants since about 2 minutes in. After venturing for a little while, we found a cave which we went into in search of some iron. That way we can make upgraded tools and armor.
Take this chest plate.
Gracias.
You look ridiculous.
You know, Brock, I appreciate all opinions, unless they're yours. And once we had our iron gear, we made our way out of the cave and towards a plains biome that had a pillager outpost. On the way, I made sure to kill some cows for extra food, and just as Brock was harvesting Enderman for pearls, I told him, wish me luck, I'm going in for the outpost.
Go for it, Wumba. Just don't pull a mog swamp.
Now, I didn't get anything particularly noteworthy from the chest. However, after killing a couple of creepers to make fireworks in a little bit, I actually found a lava pool. And just before we built our portal, Brock asked me,
Can you give me some meat, Wumba?
Here's my meat.
Thank you for your meat.
Now let's see Brock build a nether portal.
Here we go.
Okay.
We're in the middle of
no. Yep. That's our spawn right there. Well, with no choice but to bridge towards the mainland, all of a sudden, this happened. I'm just kidding. I kind of just wanted to make you guys think we were going to die or something. After that, we made our way through the Soul Sand Valley and then actually found this bastion, which Brock says we should try to loot so that we can get all of our ender pearls. So as we bridged over this very, very precarious and tempting pit of lava, I began to wonder, would I be able to hold my breath 1 second for every single subscriber this video gets? I don't know. As we neared the bastion, we both pillared up, at which point Brock said,
Oh, I'm gonna get the gold, and I'm gonna get it fast. You ready for this?
Yes. TNT strat. Oh my gosh, he's a pro. He's a pro. This is crazy.
Boom, 15.
So for anyone unfamiliar with speedrunning, there are certain routes to go through bastions that allow you to get all the ender pearls you need to beat the game. Now, personally, I don't know any of these, but because Brock has been practicing his speedrunning, oh no. Well, Brock may or may not have forgotten to set a spawn, and now he's at the Mushroom Island. So, as I waited for him to come back over the next 15 minutes, I made sure to pick up his items, put them into a chest, and then I began trading with the piglins, trying to get those ender pearls. Things on my end were going well, but it was at this moment that we entered hour 2. And with every hour that I check in, I'm gonna quickly show you all the advancements we got during that time. Now, from the piglin trading, I had gotten a few pearls, and during this time, Brock was busy making his way back, at which point I made sure to give him his items. It seemed that everything was going well, because just a little bit later, we found the Nether Fortress. And with the fortress in sight, Brock almost died. And then we made our way through the basalt deltas, where this happened. Oh, this is it right here. This is how legends are made. Let me get this blaze. Oh, he despawned. That bastard. Oh, nice. And another. I got 6.
I'm at 6.
All
cool.
right.
Let's go, dude. Let's get out of here.
And after retracing our steps, it was at that moment that I realized, how the heck are we going to get all the items by day 100? I feel like it's going faster than it should be. But after that, we actually made it back with absolutely no incidents, no close calls at all. And now that we were back in the overworld, Brock crafted some Eyes of Ender because it was time to find the stronghold. By the way, if anyone wants to watch the full 100 days, I'll make a deal. 50,301.6 likes, and I'll upload it in the description.
We're gonna do some strats here. This way, hang on. Negative 29.6. Negative 28.9. So what is that? Is that 0.7? It is 1,400 blocks away.
Honestly, pretty smart strats all around. So now that we're at the spot where we calculated, okay, come on, get on the boat, Brock. Come on, Brock, get on the boat. Come on, you can do this, Brock. Moving into hour 3, we eventually found the stronghold. I'm not gonna lie, we struggled, but what matters is that we made it. And after Brock found the portal, we realized we were 9 pearls short. This was gonna take a while, which is why in the meantime, I looted the library to get a bunch of books for later, before deciding to head up so I could get the rest of the pearls. I then made my way towards the land, with still no luck on finding any endermen, before I found a lava pool and decided to make a nether portal. Brock and I then entered the nether, and our original plan was to find some endermen in a warped forest. However, after just a little exploring, we found this new bastion, which we figured maybe we could get more lucky with than we did last time. However, We got about as lucky as the last time I went to Taco Bell and ordered my 3 usual supreme triple lupa spicy chicken Dorito tacos. It did not end well, and I haven't been to Taco Bell since. So we quickly left the Bastion by making a portal and ended up in this massive underground cave. And after finding a mob spawner, we were presented with our first unobtainable item. Yo, unobtainable item here, the spawner. We should probably get that checked off. So I should probably mention that to get all 14 unobtainable items, we're gonna take a photo of the item and that'll count as getting it.
The spawner. Dun, dun,
dun. And once the spawner was checked off, we realized that traveling through this cave was just terrible. So we went back to the Nether, left the Bastion, and eventually made it to the warped forest. Got one.
Beautifully done. I got a pearl.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go, Brock.
Let's go. Let's go.
We were understandably beginning to go a little bit crazy, but with no choice but to continue, we kept killing Endermen until finally. I have 6 right now.
I have 4. That's 10 plus 2. That is 12.
And now that we finally had enough pearls, we ventured our way all the way back. It's day 8 now. All right, get your screenshot of no eyes. There we go. All right, and now we can get the screenshot with the eyes. And after getting the 2 unobtainables, I quickly built a nether portal so that we would have easy future access to the end portal. I marked the cords, and then we put all of our stuff into a chest, preparing for the fight before finally lighting the portal. All right,
Screenshot?
of this, yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Screenshot. And now that the end portal block was checked off, we jumped into the end and prepared for the dragon fight. Now, there's no way you guys already knew this, but Brock has actually been practicing speedrunning, and he was going to attempt to one-cycle the Ender Dragon.
Hang on, it might perch. It is perching.
All right, you got this. Oh my gosh. Dude.
I messed up.
Ew, it's so yucky. Now we just have to fight the dragon like a normal person? Let's just ignore that. That was going to be my original plan. And Shazam, let's go! It's kind of sad that we are done with the dragon on hour 4, but if there's any compensation to it, at least we got the dragon egg and are already up to 137 advancements. Now that we had beaten the game and completed part of our first goal, the next thing on the agenda is to get some elytra plus some good diamond gear from the end cities. So Brock and I got some blocks and then staircased up towards the gateway that had spawned in. Now, we also made sure to get a photo of the end gateway block because that's another unobtainable. And then Brock and I both went through before. Oh, end city, right there.
Yes, sir. All right, let's go that one together, and then we can split up.
Bye, Brock. So we went over towards the end city, and then killed the Shulkers, plus got a whole bunch of achievements, before deciding, all right, well, do you want to go one direction, I go the other?
Okay, I will go this way.
All right.
Good luck, Wumba.
Good luck, Brock.
Ender
Pearl?
I
found a ship. I'm not even kidding.
Of course you wanted to go that way, dude. You already scoped the seed out.
Oh, you caught me. Caught in 4K HD, Prime TV, Amazon. Things were going so well, but little did Brock know things were about to not be going so well. Now, next thing on the unobtainable block list is the actual coarse plant. I want to make it clear that the coarse flower, which you can obtain, is a different block than the coarse plant. In the creative menu, this is considered its own individual block, but in survival, there is no possible way to obtain this, which is why we're taking a photo of it. After that, I ran over towards the end city, and then Brock threw his fateful ender pearl.
Wumba.
Uh-huh. What is that? No!
Well, it's fine. I didn't have anything.
Well, I made it up towards the ship, and then all of a sudden... Oh, no. No, dude. What the heck?
What happened? What happened?
Somehow the ender pearl glitched me inside of blocks, and I only had a matter of seconds before I would die from suffocation.
Can't you, like, move, hit shift or something?
It's not letting me, but I have an idea. I should be able to keep relogging, and it's going to give me spawn protection. I'll just try to mine this block. Come on. Yes, spawn protection, let's go. Well, after nearly becoming a withering crisp like Brock did just a second ago in the void, I made my way into the ship where I killed the Shulker and then was blessed with a nice pair of diamond pants and boots. And after obtaining the elytra, I learned from my past mistakes and made sure to put it on right away. After that, I made sure to grab the dragon head, which is a special item we need, and then I made my way to the other chests in the city. Ooh, diamond pickaxe, I'm breaking 3 mending. I got the spire armor trim, and I'm making sure to collect all of this, because because every single different item in the game has to be collected, so I might as well. And after I finished getting a whole bunch of awesome gear and was just having a great time, Brock was, you know, it's the heart that matters. I got a whole bunch of maxed out armor, and he was doing his part as well. After that, I left for a second end city, got us another elytra, and then got a whole bunch of enchanted tools and resources. While Brock got stone tools. I crafted the first shulker box on the world, and then found these absolutely insane boots, and then I looted a third city.
You know, my favorite part about the challenge so far is just how we're both pulling our weight completely equally. Like,
yeah. Dude, you should see my inventory right now. This is insane.
I bet it's insane.
And once I had looted 4 end cities, it was time to head back. That was until Brock said this.
Hey, at least I have all the death achievements that you don't have yet.
He just turned it into a competition. Remember when he fell into the void? Well, apparently for taking void damage, you actually get an achievement. I was about to gamble everything I had just gathered. You know what? I'm gonna get that right now.
You're what?
I'm gonna get that achievement right now.
The thing? No, you're not.
Oh,
you're
I
not
just took damage in the void. Take that, Brock. Take that. Okay, so after looting just a few more cities, I was finally done. Oh, yes. Home, sweet home. I made it back to the stronghold and then sorted everything out before telling Brock, you're gonna love to see this chest. And after that, I went back through the portal and then flew all the way over towards where Brock was currently at. Now, man, this is where the fun begins.
This is where we gotta lock in, actually.
You. Now that we've gotten some satisfactory diamond gear, this is where we move on to phase 2, which is going to be to build some farms. And the reason we're going to do this is because I've done a bunch of challenges like this one in the past, and I've had a lot of experience to learn from them. From behind! Oh, no! I'm literally gonna die. One major thing that I've always noticed is that pausing to get things like food, fireworks, iron, villagers, whatever it is, slows everything down. And we figured that if we just spend a little bit of time right now building all those farms, then in the long run, we're gonna save a lot more time. So now that you're caught up, and so is Brock, I began my part. You know what? No, let's just use the actual audio. So on day 10, I then went and got sugarcane. That way I could start up a sugarcane farm.
On day 10, I went and collected dirt, so I would have some dirt.
After that, I then spent the rest of the night killing creepers so that I could get some creepers and then kill some creepers. And meanwhile, Brock's goal was to get some villagers that we could begin trading with, so he set up a little enclosure for them. Afterwards, I began my flight back towards the Mushroom Island. Oh, it's a peaceful land of pleasantries, where I then started to chop some mushrooms down to clear some space for the sugarcane farm. After that, I began flattening the ground where the sugarcane farm was gonna go. Meanwhile, Brock decided that it would be better to have the villagers on our island, so he began the process of moving them into boats and then over the ocean towards the island. I wanted to start a manual wood farm, so I then committed some deforestation. And Brock?
I got 2 villagers.
Nice. You did that pretty quickly. And just FYI, the first farm he was working on was a villager breeder. I then filled in the water, put slabs on top, planted the sugarcane we had, and made sure to light everything up. And for now, because we don't have all the sugarcane to fill everything out, this is basically as far as we can get on this farm. We wanted to get all the farms done by day 30, so I didn't take any breaks before finding the location of where the creeper farm was going to go. It's kind of perfect. It's going to be right here in the middle of all 3 mushroom islands. This is technically ocean biome, so mobs will be able to spawn here. Now, the next step was to begin collecting all the required items. And while I was doing that, all of a sudden, we entered our... I'm sorry, I have the hiccups. The progress on the villager farm was going quite well, and I already had all the easy items collected for the creeper farm. And with things going well, they were only about to get better, because as I flew home, yes, the sugarcane farm is starting. I think it's always the first cycle of sugarcane that's the slowest as well. I also set up a small bamboo farm, and then went over to what's going to be our main island to begin a small storage system plus an enchantment table setup. And with all this progress, I did notice that my fireworks supply was beginning to dwindle. So I spent the remainder of the night in the desert killing creepers for extra gunpowder. On day 13, all of the sudden,
we have a baby, Wunba.
Yes! Brock and I are officially parents. Wait, No, that's not right. With Brock's villager breeder checked off, his next goal was going to be an iron farm. And I want to mention that Brock is doing a ton of stuff behind the scenes that I'm not showing, so make sure to check out his perspective on his channel. Also, we made a secret code hidden somewhere in our videos that can only be solved by watching both. So to the first person to comment the secret message, you are going to get a massive prize in the final video of this series. Good luck, and may the odds be ever in your favor. Now that the bamboo farm had grown a little bit, I harvested it and then made some scaffolding to begin following the blueprint of the creeper farm. And we're using this blueprint mod called Lightmatica, which, in case you've been living under a steel tip Zodiac work boot for the last 3 years, it essentially tells us all the materials we need and where to place the blocks. After building the small storage at the bottom, completely out of the blue, I just asked Brock, what's your favorite pizza?
If I'm in the mood for it, I do think that Hawaiian pizza is great. What are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, we just lost like 90% of our viewers. I followed the blueprint building the tube of the creeper farm until, dude, I hate phantoms with a passion. And meanwhile, Brock actually paused work on the iron farm and began work on collecting wood for the crazy amount of trapdoors the creeper farm requires. Once the tube was finished, I began work on the creeper spawn platform, just as Brock did a
baby check, baby check. Oh, only one baby still.
We then both worked on the farm a little bit before he gave me all the wood he had collected and then left to go loot some nearby villages. I then added slabs in to prevent spider spawning before working on the walls of the farm. I don't know if this is a coincidence or the farm is working, but creepers were spawning. So I then crafted all the wood into trapdoors and began placing them in. The farm also requires some snow golems. So after Brock got some snow to make them, as he was on his way back, he said,
dude, this farm looks so cool. It looks like a UFO.
Honestly, that was kind of nice because I'm insecure about this dirt look. Hour 6, yeah, baby, let's go. This is the moment I've been waiting for. We decided this would be a good time to try to get the snow golems in, which was proving to be a little more challenging than we had expected.
Oh, right here, like this, right?
He's scooting out a little bit. No. So we tried it again, and 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 again. Okay, I'm just kidding. I'm just replaying the same clips over and over at this point until finally we got one in. Once the snow golems were in and I was finishing up the trapdoor roof, Brock did a little bit of exploring and found this massive cave underneath our mushroom island. And the cool part was because it's still the same biome, there were no mobs inside of it. Next, we added the roof in and had a great time. Dude, these phantoms. Holy crap.
Yeah, they're after me.
And once the roof was done, I added the final torches in, which completed the farm. I then tested the creeper farm for a little bit until...
Yo, are they still spawning?
Yes. Dude, there are so many. I have a stack and 16 gunpowder.
Let's go, dude. Oh, we're so set.
And I figured while I was just chilling at the farm, all right, time to eat my lasagna rolls.
For this video, we're doing a series of phases, and phase 2 involves eating lasagna rolls.
Because if I eat the lasagna rolls, I'm gonna have more mental energy to be able to work on the next step, which is clearing out this entire island and preparing to make the build platform for all of our items. So after a full day of AFKing at the creeper farm, I had gotten a couple stacks of gunpowder, and then I went down to the sugarcane farm and was nearly done planting all of it. Meanwhile, Brock was following this tutorial to build 2 simple iron farms, and then after that, I went over towards our main island and began the process of chopping down every single mushroom on it. Now, as Brock was working on the iron farm...
Yo, we have a wandering trader.
Oh, small drip leaves. We need those.
We don't have.
He didn't have the items we wanted, so he ended up despawning. And then on the morning of day 17, Brock had finished 2 iron farms, and now we were just waiting on our villager breeder so we could add villagers in. And I decided to take a second to admire all the farms we had just built before I also completely finished off the sugarcane farm. The sugarcane farm is completed. Woo-hoo! Let's go. Now, keep in mind, even though we're just going for items in this video, we're gonna be playing on this world for like 1,000 days in the next couple of videos trying to beat Blazing Caves. So I feel like it's pretty important to have a sorting system to make sure that we stay organized throughout the rest of this challenge. So my next goal was to flatten some land so that I could build a small storage system. And once the area was cleared, I left for the jungle to go get a bunch of wood to turn into chests. I got a bunch of wood. I'm gonna set up the chests, and after that, I want to take 2 of your villagers to try to start trading because we need mending and unbreaking soon. Our plan once we get mending and unbreaking villagers will be to build an Enderman XP farm so that we can have levels to enchant all of our gear to max. Once the chests were done, it was time to decorate. Okay, and we are done decorating. And now that my beautiful build was almost done, I went around killing a bunch of mushrooms for leather so that I could put item frames on the front of the chests. Meanwhile, Brock...
I have a zombie. We are currently walking to the farm. I'm playing Ring Around the Rosie with this guy. Okay, he's in.
On the hour of 7, I began by going over towards the jungle to get more wood so that I could craft the remaining item frames and then begin sorting into our storage. While Brock was busy adding water into the iron farms, I was just going to go through every single chest we had in the world so far and sort everything out. See, I had done all the sorting so far. Now the real question is, would Brock also be able to sort items?
Where does sugarcane go? Do we have a spot for it?
Yes, we do. I'll let you try to find it. This is the moment of truth. Is Brock gonna be able to find the sugarcane chest? He did it. Good job, Brock. I created a few more chest categories, just as Brock said.
All 3 villagers are in.
It seemed like all of our farms were coming together at once, and we're only 18 days into the challenge. And now at this point, I really wanted to get Brock started with sorting his items. So when he asked,
did you move the anvil over there too?
I told him, I'll let you try to find it. It's in the storage.
You gotta make me play hide and seek.
No, I think this is good because you're gonna learn.
I don't want to learn, Wumba.
Ah. He's learning.
I found it. I'm so smart.
Once I had gotten the basics of our storage system set, my next plan was to work on building some string dupers. These are good in every single one of these challenges because Fletcher's trade string for emeralds. So if you got a bunch of string, you got a bunch of emeralds. So I gathered the items required for the string dupers and then made my way over towards the farming island where I began by clearing out some space for them. I then set up one of the farms and realized it did not work. And then I remembered forgetting to remember the way to place the farm. So forgetting, I remembered that maybe building the farm the other way could work. So I built a second one and then it worked. Oh, we got it. We got a string duper going. Oh, but we got 1 string duper. And the thing is, that's just not enough. It's never enough. So I will build 8 of these in total. Oh, and while I was doing this, Brock was busy getting another zombie into the second iron farm. But then all of a sudden, okay, Iron Golem is on him. Yo, Iron Golem's gonna kill him. No. Poor lad. Well, back to the string farms. Aw, we're gonna have string for years. No, not years. Decades. All right, we have a lot of string being produced, Brock. Now that all the string dupers are running, the next thing I wanted to do was to build a little water pathway that would move all of the string to one spot. However, that was going to require some ice for the items to slide across, so I needed Silk Touch to get the ice, which meant it was time to begin enchanting. And so I first began by going down into the cave to go find some lapis. Once I had gotten enough, I left and was just about to begin enchanting when Brock pointed out,
Wumba, you're 2 away from 200, dude.
Oh, wait, yo. And then by complete accident, I turned this dirt block into a path, which gave me an achievement. Oh, yo, 200. Silk Touch, yes. Once Silk Touch was acquired, I then left to go to the snowy biome Brock had found earlier to go get some ice. Meanwhile, this entire time, Brock has still been working on the iron farms. Apparently, the golems were spawning outside, so he just spent a long time flattening everything out to hopefully stop this from happening. And it seemed like it worked.
Our first golem is being burned on day 20. I'm so excited right now. You have no idea how long I've worked for this.
Now, once I was back, I quickly added all the water streams in, which officially completed the string farm, and let's just say it's a little bit overkill.
Oh my god, Wumba.
Yeah, this might have been a little overkill. With the string farms ready and the iron farm the same, except for just a little bit of spawn proofing, my next goal was going to be, I'm going to set up 3 chests, and I'm going to fill all of these up with items. See, it had been a little while since we'd gotten any progress on the items, and I'm not gonna lie, I was beginning to get a little worried about the time, so I just wanted to get a little bit of progress done. First things first, I just flew over to the village that had our earlier items, I picked them up, and then took them all the way back to the chests to start. And once the basics were in, I went around to all of our other chests and grabbed 1 of every item. With the first double chest filled, I moved on to the second before we we realized our elytras had broken, we desperately needed mending and unbreaking. So after filling in the second double chest, bringing our total up to 114 items, Brock and my next goal would be to start trading with some villagers. I first began Hora Ocho by going over towards the villager breeder and then releasing a couple of them that I was going to begin trading with. And after luring them up the mountain a little ways towards some pits that Brock had made.
Oh my god.
What's up?
Mending.
Are you serious? No, you're not. Just as I was really about to lock in, oh dude, paper trades for emeralds. So I did a full harvest of the sugarcane farm and got nearly 15 stacks, which I'm pretty sure is going to be enough. So I jumped into the villager pits and I was prepared for the grind. But not that long into cycling trades, I found, oh, Unbreaking 3 for 33. Is that worth it?
Yeah, I think we take it.
So with Unbreaking 3 found, I turned a little bit of the sugarcane into paper and then locked in the trade. However, just a little bit after that, oh, dude, I just found Unbreaking 3 for 13. I'm pretty sure that is very close to the cheapest possible trade you can get for Unbreaking 3. What do we do with this other villager now? He's just useless.
He's kind of dead to us.
No.
He can go in the iron farm.
So we moved the villager over and then Brock showed me.
Have you seen how you load them? So you put beds right here and then you do this.
Oh, dude, that's so easy.
Yeah.
After that, I bought another Unbreaking book and then put it onto my Elytra. And unfortunately, at this point, our villager breeder wasn't working that well. So instead, we were going to go to a nearby village and try to kidnap some of them from there. All I want to say is if you're a villager activist, just please look away for the next 30 seconds. And after boating the villager all the way back, Brock decided this would be a good moment to utilize his professional camera skills.
I'm getting some great shots of you, by the way.
Wunba in his natural habitat, kidnapping. Well, hopefully this guy figures his life out. You know what? Maybe he needs a friend. So we left to go get him one. And then once we arrived, I did the unforgivable. The green ones are nitwits, right?
Yes.
I just want to apologize for my actions. I'm so sorry. I promise I will never do it again. You nitwit! Meanwhile, while I was goofing around, Brock was actually working and he brought another villager back. So inspired by his motivation, I decided to also go back. And then I began cycling the villagers searching for mending. Day 1 of mining books by myself in a pit.
Day 1. Are you planning to do this for multiple days?
I mean, I'll go as long as I have to. Day 3 of being by myself. Brock doesn't count. Oh, mending! 36. Ooh, do I take it?
I think you take it. We don't need that much mending, dude. Like,
yeah, that is one that we probably cheapen though. So with my mind now set on curing this villager, I left to go begin brewing a weakness potion. And now the fun part would be to see if I still remembered how to make one.
Okay, so we need a theorem 3.141592.
Yay, the weakness potions are ready. However, there's still one more ingredient required to cure a villager, and I realized, dude, we don't have apples. So I left for the mainland and began chopping down a bunch of trees, all so I could get, yes, an apple, let's go. And meanwhile, Brock was busy getting Fletchers. I then flew all the way back, and the last thing I needed was a zombie to turn the villagers into zombie villagers. Apparently, Brock had built a staircase from the cave all the way to the surface, and apparently it became night. So apparently I flew down, and apparently I got some zombies to follow me. And so these hungry green boys began following me all the way back, and then they converted the villagers into zombie villagers. But just as things were seemingly going well, oh no, dude, a zombie got into our villager breeder.
Are you kidding me?
I didn't want to deal with that. So just like all my problems, I put it off for somebody else. And hint, hint, his name rhymes with rock. And in the meantime, I began with curing the zombie villagers. While the villagers were curing, I began trading with Fletchers to get some emeralds. And then once they were finished, please be cheaper, please be cheaper. It is 11. Hour 9. Everything was going so well. I repaired my Elytra by trading with more villagers, and to make things even better, it's 1 emerald for an unbreaking.
Let's go!
Brock had fixed the breeder, we had repaired Elytras, and now the next thing would be to actually begin collecting some items, but more specifically, all 17 colors of Shulker boxes, because we're going to be using these for everything that's to come, just because we're going to need some storage. And then Brock's plan while I do this will be to make a hoglin food farm. So I got prepared by crafting some fireworks, and then as I traveled to the stronghold, I came up with a game plan to get 64 Shulker shells. Once I was was in the end, I flew the gap to the outer end islands, and so began the hunt. All right. 1 shulker shell obtained so far.
Let's go. Only 63 more.
This was going to take a little while, but one good thing is that all the diamond gear I'm getting, I should be able to combine, which will cut down on our enchanting time later. And so as I looted city after city after city, I made sure to pick up all the shulkers, the elytras, all the good gear, and I even found a silk touch pickaxe. So I was able to get a couple ender chests. Got it. All right, we're up to 6 shells.
Very nice.
Brock, this is gonna take all day. While I was struggling, Brock was in the nether trying to find a piece of bedrock at Y127 so that he could glitch onto the nether ceiling. Okay.
On the roof! Let's go!
Oh,
Limbo Walker.
That's cool.
That's so cool.
Nice
Okay.
job. From there, he set up a portal linking it to our Mushroom Island. And officially on day 25, or a quarter of the way to 100, or 25%, or 1/4 of the way there, or things were beginning to go a little bit crazy. Whoa, 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 whoa. There are like 10 shulkers in this room. But you know what else is not normal? Is my ability to eat 50 plus dino chicken nuggets at once. I don't even know why I brought that up. And so as I looted city after city, I made sure to also pick up all of the ender dragon heads because a little bit of a spoiler, these are going to cause us a lot of trouble later into the challenge. Brock had now begun a hoglin farm on top of the ceiling and was just setting up a small platform for them to spawn on. Our goal was to just have unlimited food and not have to worry about any of that later. Brock then made some scaffolding and pillared up to create an AFK spot on the hoglin farm. It was now day 26. I had been end busting for so long, but I did find this, which was pretty cool. And simultaneously, Brock added the lava into the farm, which officially completed it and meant we now had unlimited food.
All right, this hoglin farm is hoglining.
It's hoglining? Yes.
It's hoglining.
And with the hoglin farm hoglining away, I myself had been end busting for quite a while, and finally, all right, 63, 64 shells. Look at that. I just got an achievement, Shulker Breaker.
Oh, that's cool.
So I made my way back and then decided to calculate the grand total from end busting. Let's see what we got. Dude. This chest right now is crazy. I would call this a very successful end-busting mission. Hour 10. Brock and I just had one last thing we wanted to do before we started collecting the items, and that was...
Let's go make an Enderman farm, dude.
See, we're gonna try to get perfectly enchanted tools and armor. Hopefully having this is going to save us a lot of time when it comes to mining things, fighting mobs, the whole 2.5 yards when we're collecting items. As Brock was AFK just trying to get a whole bunch of pork, I left to go back to the main cave and get a bunch of stone that I was going to use as building blocks for the Enderman Farm. And right now, our game plan is to hopefully have the Enderman Farm done by day 30, fully enchanted everything by day 35, and then we're going to get our platform set up and start collecting blocks by day 40. If we do all that, we should be on track to finish before 100 days. Once I had gotten enough stone, I crafted a stone cutter and then turned everything into slabs so that I could be more efficient with our blocks. We also very quickly linked the nether portal I made all the way back at the beginning to the nether ceiling so we'd have even easier access to the stronghold. The plan to begin the Enderman Farm was to first build blocks all the way down to y=0 and then bridge a couple hundred blocks out over the void. And once we were far enough out, I began to create a little platform which was going to be our enchanting spot. From there, I put a bottom half slab roof on so that anybody over 6 foot tall would be shamed into not spawning down here. I hate you tall people. How are you so dang tall? It's so impressive. After my short depression, I built a drop chute that would get the Enderman down to half a heart. From there, Brock continued working on the farm while I went back and I needed to get a name tag for the Endermite, and you can buy them from maxed out librarians. So I just spent a little bit of time leveling this guy up until all of the sudden, dude, this guy, he has Unbreaking 3 and Mending for 1 emerald.
You serious? Oh my god.
Can somebody please tell me what the odds of getting a villager with both of those books is? I also packed up our enchanting table and everything else we would need before going back to the end and setting up everything down below. And then I had a little bit of a kernuffle. Uh-oh.
Oh. Are you okay?
I'm okay. I then spent a little while getting some diamonds and lapis that we were going to use for enchanting before I rushed back to name the Endermite. However, Brock told me...
This is King Julian. The
hello,
second.
King Julian.
The second. His dad was not nice. His father was not nice. Do not ever call him that again.
I'm so sorry.
Wunba.
No! Somehow, Julian despawned. I meant Julian the second. King Julian the third. And with King Julian the third in place, I next covered the bottom of the Enderman farm in double layers of carpets because this prevents Enderman from teleporting. And then the last thing Brock and I needed to do was to just build the entire platform. Now, we were running a little bit low on slabs, so I was gonna go get some more, but before that, I had to repair my pickaxe. So I added mending onto it before testing the farm. Dude, it's insane.
Yeah, it's working great, bro.
After I got enough stone, I made my way back, and then Brock and I finished filling in the rest of the platform. All right, we're done.
Let's go.
Day 30.
It is day 30. Let's go. We did it.
Let's test it. Let's test it.
Go,
dude.
Works pretty good if you ask me.
It works really good.
Guys, it's hour 11. I have to whisper because I'm not supposed to be up this late.
We were about to begin enchanting to get completely maxed out tools and armor. And there's a lot of complexity to this, and to be completely honest, it's not really worth getting into it in this video. So if you're curious at what enchantments we're going for, there's going to be a list of everything on screen. I began the enchanting process by first targeting the 4 armor pieces by combining all of the ones that I had gotten from end busting. And then for the missing enchantments, I would just cycle inside of the table until I found what I needed, and then when I needed more levels, I would just kill some Endermen. And on day 31, I was next targeting the sword, which again was pretty much the same process, except for the fact that I did get a couple of cool advancements. Perfect sword! Oh, look at that! A couple of times while getting levels, Brock and I hit each other. Like, what if he hit me into the Endermen that were angry with me? Especially because of the fact that I still do not have any deaths. I want to see how long I can go. I next got the pickaxe done, which, and it's, oh dude, I got tinfoil mining helmet. I really like these Blazing Caves rewards. We're not going to be doing anything with them. It's just kind of fun, you know? And after that, I realized we were out of mending books. So I went all the way back, turned on the string dupers, got some string, traded for emeralds, and then bought a whole bunch of mending books from our villager. Once I made it back to the Enderman farm, I did a bunch of enchanting to get a perfect shovel as well as an axe. And then the final thing I needed was just an infinity bow, which was basically just more of the same. Yo, Brock, that's it. I'm done. And now I just about have perfect enchantments on everything except for Soul Speed 3 and Swift Sneak 3. We're gonna start with the Soul Speed. So I left the end and then went through our first ever portal.
Can you give me some meat, Wumba?
With the sole mission to trade with piglins. So I trapped some piglins in a pit and gave them all my gold, and they gave me nothing. So that means we need to get more gold. So I then began my search to find some bastions to hopefully get some of the gold. However, these also serve another purpose, that being hopefully by looting some of the chests, I can get a netherite upgrade. Because at some point we're gonna want to get netherite armor, plus we have to get all the netherite items for the collection, so might as well. Now, in case you didn't know, I am not a speedrunner, and bastions absolutely terrify me. Oh my goodness, I just saw a brute about 2 inches from my face. Now, after that close-ish call, I did find the snout armor trim, which is technically an item we're gonna need. I looted a few more bastions, still without any luck on the upgrade. However, I did eventually find a bridge bastion where I was able to get some gold and continue trading for the Soul Speed book. At this point, it was day 34, and we had long since started our— What, Mom? What? We're still going at 12, right? But fortunately, Brock had just finished all of his enchanting. So next, he was gonna come help me find a netherite template while I continued trading. However, on the way over, he found this.
Dude, Wumba.
Yes.
Oh my god. There is like this sand pit in the middle of the mangrove. It looks like a frog sanctuary.
Oh my gosh. It looks like one of those thumbnails that's like, I got 1 million bamboo in 24 hours. Like, meanwhile, on the Wunba cam, I had finally found a couple Soul Speed books. Once Brock was back in the Nether, he was beginning to get his speedrunning powers again. Oh,
Okay, yep. Good thing I was careful.
he was having just an exuberant time. And so was I, because finally I had all the Soul Speed books for both of us. So I then traveled all the way back to the Enderman Farm and added Soul Speed 3 onto my boots. One more enchantment, then netherite, and it's perfect. Now, we officially decided that the first couple items we're gonna target are going to be everything netherite, because that's a massive thing to get checked off, and it's also just gonna be nice to have netherite armor and tools. And after doing the math, Brock and I will each need 10 netherite ingots to turn all of our armor and tools into netherite. Then for the items, we need 18 more ingots to make 2 full sets of netherite armor and all the tools, because we're collecting enchanted and unenchanted items. Then 10 more ingots for the block and normal ingot items. Finally, 2 more ancient debris for the block and the scrap. In total, we need to get 186 ancient debris and 38 netherite upgrades. Each netherite upgrade requires 7 diamonds to craft. So my next goal was to go out and get all of those diamonds. So as I made my way down into the cave, that's when I found this geode. I am going to get the budding amethyst. And this is another one of the unobtainable blocks, so I just made sure to get my photo of it. And then began the fun part. And after a while of looting, on day 35...
Netherite upgrade.
Yes! Let's go.
Let's go, dude.
I'm not gonna lie, we need another way to celebrate than just saying let's go. Let's go! A creeper just got me down to a heart and a half.
Holy cow, dude.
And after getting just a few more diamonds, I then spent the rest of the night killing creepers for fireworks. And then, I am losing my voice from all of this yelling. It's hour 13. I said, all right, should we go to the ancient city?
Yes, sir. Let me just drop off my inventory.
And our goal is going to be to get the swift snake, but also we just want to do something kind of risky. Now, just before we left, Brock gave me his netherite upgrade, and then I crafted the first 15 of the upgrades. And after that, we left and began our journey, searching for an ancient city. And this was kind of dull. Don't blame us. Brock is trying his best, and I'm his babysitter. You know, all my mental energy is going towards watching over him, so we're trying our best. Oh, okay, wait a second. This Brock looks like it.
Right up here?
Yeah. Dude, there is a big opening down. Ooh! Ooh, we got deep dark. We got deep dark. Oh, this is gonna be scary. It's already scary. Why are we doing this? A good question indeed. But if we don't do it, it would be considered unmanly. So we had no choice but to enter the deep dark. Now, this cave sort of didn't really have a city.
I don't know, Mr. Wunba.
Do we keep mining or no?
Let's fly.
You better bet I was happy to get out of there. And so we continued our search for another ancient city, and spurred on by the irresistible urge to not look like a wimp in front of Brock, I entered the cave just as he found...
Yep, ancient city. Here we go. Overall, it looks like one of those ancient cities that's like relatively dead. Like the middle there's like no skull.
So we entered the city, and on the very first chest, I found a Swift Sneak 2 book, while Brock went to the lower redstone room to check things out. And then after disabling a Shrieker on the very next chest, I got another Swift Sneak 2 book. Brock picked up the skeleton skull, which is an important item for later, before I did the same just to get the achievement. Dude, wait, why is the ancient city actually easy?
That timing is perfect.
Oh, I accidentally did one too. I got other side.
Okay.
Now with 2 out of the 3 shrieks required to spawn a warden, I paused and took a second to get a photo of the reinforced deep slate, which is also another unobtainable item. Brock then got the last free shriek. Yup, the thing that I was worried about happened. However, just before leaving, I grabbed a few candles for later so that we can make all 17 different colors.
There's 2 wardens now.
All right, I'm up on the middle console.
There's a 3rd warden.
We could kill them. With 3 wardens now in the city, I wanted to be courageous. Yeah, I'm gonna go for him. Got him. I hit him once. Okay, that's enough courageousness for me today. So we made our way back with all the Swift Sneak books we needed. Yo, Swift Sneak, let's go. And now that all enchantments are done and we've sorted everything away, it was officially time to move on to the final phase of the video, collecting the items. And we were gonna start with all of the netherite. So we made a game plan to first get a bunch of TNT for the ancient debris. I was gonna AFK at the creeper farm while eating some lasagna rolls.
Here we have a Wunba in his natural habitat, killing creepers, but what he fails to realize is that his auto clicker is not working. Here, I'll help out a little bit. You're welcome.
After that, his plan was to go get the other required ingredient, sand. Once I was back, I had gotten quite a few stacks of gunpowder already, but we were gonna need a ton of TNT. And at this rate, I would have to AFK at the creeper farm for many, many hours to get enough gunpowder. So I figured it would probably be worthwhile to expand the creeper farm to have a second layer. So I began by flattening our island to get more blocks to build with. And at this moment, Brock asked me quite possibly the most important question I have ever been asked.
When was the first time you ate a hot dog?
What? On our 14th unit of daily measurement, we began to grow bored. And so we told some dad jokes.
Oh, did you hear about those two guys that stole a calendar?
No, I didn't.
They each got 6 months.
The thing for me, though, is actually like people hate on dad jokes. I don't think they're that bad, and here's why.
Hate you, dude.
Once I had gathered enough blocks, it was time to expand La Creeper Farm. So I began by raising the walls upwards, and then I went over towards the jungle to start chopping some trees to get all the trapdoors for level 2. Simultaneously, Brock crafted as much TNT as he could with the gunpowder I had previously collected. He then left for the Nether, and almost right away...
Oh, I just found some mining. Let's go. We got
Let's
a little
go.
two-pack. Start the counter.
You've seen people do ancient debris mining before. It's always the same thing. So while he was doing that, I then added all the slabs into the creeper farm.
2.5 stacks of TNT and 6 pieces, Wunba.
And after about 15 more minutes, he said,
All right, I'm on my way back with 15 pieces of ancient debris. Oh, this is embarrassing. It's been like an hour.
I felt bad for Brock. He was putting a lot of work in, and it wasn't really going that well. So to hopefully lighten the mood, I asked him, next icebreaker, what are some of your hobbies outside of YouTube?
I enjoy not dying in lava.
All I really did was make things get heated. Once he made it back, I finished the second layer of the creeper farm, and then he told me,
Yo, dude.
Yo, what's up?
For no reason, give me both your pickaxes, please.
No reason at all? Okay, you can have both of my pickaxes. I'm just gonna be stuck up here now with no pickaxes.
Oh my god, would you look at that one, but somehow they
What?
turned to netherite.
Dude!
There you go, sir.
What? Now with 2 netherite pickaxes in the Wunba family tree, I next wanted to test the creeper farm with the second layer finished. Oh, it's fast. It's definitely like probably 1.5 times the speed. I next decided I wanted to change things up a bit. So I went to the Nether and then mined to the bottom of the world, where I got the rock bottom achievement, plus I took a screenshot of bedrock, got the bedrock item, let's go. From there, we wondered if maybe just strip mining for ancient debris would be faster than using TNT. Yeah, no, it was not faster, because after about 15 minutes, all I had gotten were 3 pieces. I wonder if I should come back and just AFK in the farm.
Yeah, you might as well.
So that's exactly what I did after I spent another 10 minutes strip mining until I had 6 pieces total. Now I am going to explain something very sad. At this point in time, Brock decided to build a chunk loader next to the iron farms because it didn't seem like they were working as quickly as they should be. And we assumed that was because they maybe were just outside of spawn chunks. However, little did we know until later that the actual reason the farms were not working was because Brock forgot to spawn proof the entire area around them. So while he collected the items for the chunk loader, I just stayed up at the creeper farm and killed spiders. I'm just kidding, I killed creepers. It's hour 15! Yes! 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 Let's go! Yes! Okay then. So next I went down and started placing netherrack on our island. I'm gonna explain more of that in a little bit. And as it became night, I then spent a little while in the ocean killing drowns to try to get some nautilus shells for the conduit we're gonna need, as well as the tridents. And my typical strat for getting these items is to have hitboxes open and then just lie up and down into the ocean, checking all of the drowns. Unfortunately, the first night I did not get anything. So I covered a little bit more of the island before going back and killing some creepers. And then finally, Brock finished up the chunk loader.
Minecarts are going in and out, right? That's all you need, basically.
Yeah. That's infinite iron for us now. No, it's not. Because we still haven't realized that the farm isn't mob-proofed.
But the bad news is the iron golems are still spawning in where they shouldn't be, so I gotta do more spawn proofing.
Yes, Brock. Yes, you do. I then told him that you can use path blocks to spawn proof, so he started doing that, which hopefully should fix the issue. Oh, what's that? Sorry, my lawyers are telling me to say that. No, it did not fix the issue. Spoiler alert. Once I had gotten a good bit of gunpowder, I turned it into TNT, and also using the ancient debris I had previously gotten, I turned my sword into netherite. Yes, netherite sword. Brock then took my TNT to the nether to go get some more ancient debris, while yeah, However, fortunately...
Okay, this is going a lot better so far already. It's not crazy, but I've already found 5. We just started, so I'm hopeful.
All the TNT I had given Brock only yielded 10 more pieces of ancient debris. So he came back, and then I took the gunpowder I had just harvested, and we decided to swap roles. See you in a bit.
Very nice, very nice.
Day 1, being by myself.
I'm still here, Wumba.
Hopefully this time 4.5 stacks of TNT might get us a little bit more ancient debris. So I mined tunnels, I placed TNT, I exploded the TNT, and I picked up the ancient debris. Everything was going very smooth. More lava. Okay, this is so obnoxious. There's so much lava. What do? I can't find just one tunnel without lava. Thank you, finally. Oh, why is there so much lava? Ah, it's everywhere. And at the end of a very heated time, fiery? Hot? Steven! Did you write this? You're fired. Just go. Leave. I had 30 pieces of ancient debris, and on the way back, I noticed an iron golem was outside of the farm, so I did a little bit of spawn proofing and then killed him. On hour 60, somebody please send help, please send help. They're holding me hostage here and they're forcing me to As Brock was AFK, I snuck up behind him and took all the gunpowder so I could turn it into TNT. However, just as I mined the shulker. Are you serious? Ah, Brock, you better come back soon. Bro was literally gone eating lasagna rolls or something, so I just figured I would go get a bunch of sand. Once I had gotten enough sand, he still wasn't back. So I went and got more sand. Brock, I need you.
Yo.
Oh, I summoned you. Let's go.
You summoned me?
With Brock back, I could finally get the gunpowder shulker, but I also wanted to surprise him with the netherite block I had collected. Hey, Brock, I have something special.
What do you have special?
Oh, you ready?
Stop. Dude, that's so hype. Oh my god.
And after that, I used all the gunpowder we had collected to make 8 more stacks of TNT. Was this finally going to be enough? I don't know. But what I do know is that I next crafted all of my armor and tools into netherite. Day 46, I AFK'd some more, Brock got more netherite, and then as I was collecting some sand, I asked Brock, what is your favorite dessert?
Oh, ice cream.
All right, for me, a weird one that I started to like are actually refrigerated canned peach slices. Trust me when I say it, these refrigerated canned peaches will relate way later in this series. Day 47, more ancient debris, mining, sand, lava, TNT, creepers.
You're playing Clash of Clans?
Guys, welcome back. This is Wunba Clash of Clans. Today, we're going to be doing some war attacks. On hour 17, we got more materials. We mined all the way into day 49 before I came up and reviewed our game plan. Okay, I can make exactly 1 block of netherite right now. I will add that block into our items collected.
Okay.
Netherite ingot, netherite scrap, ancient debris, and then smithing template. All of those are checked off. I then crafted the remaining 5 ingots that would turn all of Brock's gear into netherite, which meant all that was remaining were the 8 pieces of armor and 10 tools. With only 51 pieces left, Brock said that he was going to cover that, and then I was going to make my goal to be to go get all the diamonds we need to make the netherite upgrade. So I started by searching some nearby caves, just mining up all the diamonds I could find. And as it ticked to the same day that Brock is years old, that was officially the halfway point of the challenge. And we are not anywhere close to halfway done with all the items collected. However, I'm just crossing my fingers that because we're doing the hardest items first, it should get a lot faster later. It's not normally a good sign when my voice goes up an octave. And as I continued my exploration for diamonds, it was at this point that I found another ancient city. And we still need several items from the city, most specifically the notch apple for our platform. So my goal was to find just 1 inside of here. Dude, what happens if I just fly in here? Go ballistic?
Just do the old strategy of like spawning wardens like crazy. That's what like the actual speedrunners do when they go through this. Like,
and with the weight of the entire universe hanging on the decision of if I... Okay, maybe that's a little dramatic, but I was contemplating if it was worth it. And then...
And like the way that I've seen people do it, they just literally ignore the shriekers and they just run from chest to chest to chest. As long as you just keep moving from one chest to the next, like...
It turned out it was a very manageable process. Just go down, open the chests, and as soon as the Shrieker goes, fly back up to the portal. Oh my gosh, I got 2.
Let's go!
See the warden. All right, I'm out of here. And in case you're wondering what Brock is doing, he's... Yep. Okay. I figured I got what I needed. It wasn't really worth dealing with the warden, so I pillared my way out. Spoiler alert for the rest of the series, I will be curing my fear of the ancient cities through exposure therapy. It gets crazy in episode 2 and 3. Oh, baby. Mega! Oh, I found another ancient city.
Oh my god.
And in the new cave, I just looted all the diamonds until finally, I am ready to head out. I got enough diamonds. You can actually see the thing just from the surface. So now with all the diamonds acquired for netherite templates, I then crafted the ancient city music disc. And at this point, we were just waiting on Brock to get the remaining netherite, and we would be fully done with everything netherite. I then took a quick second to add the diamond ores into our collection before crafting all the remaining templates we would need. And then from there, I spent the remainder of hour 17 AFK at the Hogland farm to get some food. It's hour 18. I've been editing for 16 days straight. I haven't had food or water. I don't even remember my name. Brock carried, and he got all of the remaining netherite. That is completely checked off. And now our next goal is going to be to fight a raid to get totems so that I don't pull a Brock. Okay, we also need the item, but mostly I don't want to pull a Brock. So somehow at one point or another, a villager ended up inside of our nether. So I put him in a boat and then got him to go through a portal. And once he was in the overworld, I put him inside of a dark little box, just like me when I'm editing a video. On day 52, I decided this would be a good point to check in on our iron farm because of the chunk loader. Oh yes, quite a bit. Okay, I have a full inventory of iron right now, so think... Oh, a nice little achievement for a stack of iron blocks.
Oh, gimme.
Oh, he gave me an enchanted iron block.
Gimme, I want that. Where you at? No, come back here.
And with a ton of iron blocks collected towards our future beacon, we were next going to fight the raid. And this is personally my first time doing it in 1.21, where by killing pillagers, you're given the ominous bottles instead of the effect. Anyways, I killed a few more pillagers until eventually I got a level 5 Bad Omen bottle. And just before we fought the raid, Brock handed me all of the netherite scrap he had just cooked up. And then I crafted 18 ingots. Oh my gosh. Bro has been cooking. I'll go ahead and craft up all the tools and armor real quick. So I started by getting 2 sets of diamond armor, and then came the satisfying part. Then after disenchanting one of the sets, we officially had the enchanted and unenchanted netherite armor checked off. I then also proceeded to make all of the netherite tools before finally disenchanting them. Okay, also putting ominous banner inside of the chest. So I have a bunch of those. Look at this.
Oh my god. All of this netherite just to go in our base as a little collector's item, Wumba. Can you believe that?
All right, and are you ready? Here we go. And now with the raid having been triggered, we had 30 seconds before the first wave would spawn in. And I used this time to speedrun a bathroom break. And then, here they are. They're over here. Hoorah! Look at us.
Let's go.
Oh, you know what? Gotta get my sharpness sword out. And now us being the courageous, handsome, strong, young, muscular men we were, these pillagers stood no chance against us. There we go. Level 1 done. And as wave 2 spawned in, it was again no match for my oversized bicep. Sword. I mean, you know, we're just playing Minecraft. We folded those pillagers, and now came wave 3, the first one with a Ravager. Then came wave 4, the first one with an Evoker. And as I was gifted my first totem, I felt unstoppable. It's actually just like the time that I went 70 over a speed bump, and then destroyed my car's shocks, and then ended up with a $1,400 bill. The moral is that I was unstoppable. Dude, now it's like we're basically not gonna die now that we have totems. Proceeds to get down to 3.5 heart.
Yeah.
And so we folded wave 5, and then we folded wave 6, and we even folded wave 7 until finally, oh, let's go.
Oh, dude.
Dude, that actually gets me over 300 achievements into Blazing Caves. So what's our next phase?
Next phase is Wither Skulls, right? Are we doing that?
To go more in depth, now that we have absolutely perfect armor, tools, totems, and farms, it is finally time to begin collecting items. And what we gotta begin with is creating the platform for all of the items. Our plan for that is to flatten this entire island and then build a circular pit in the middle of it, which is going to require a good deal of mining. And so, because we have to collect the beacon anyways, we might as well get it first, which will also help speed up the entire mining process. Brock added a couple of items that we got from the raid into the storage, and then we sorted everything out before leaving for the Nether Fortress to get skulls. We got 47 days to be done with this, Brock.
Dude, we gotta get going. Like, it went from, oh, we're doing so good on time to,
I want to make this a little more interactive. So I want you to write down right now, yes or no, if you think we're going to finish before 100 days. The first fortress we found really wasn't that good, so we continued exploring until I found this second one. I got some nether warts, and then we figured we were going to keep searching until we found an even better fortress. Ooh, this one is pretty good in the Soul Sand Valley. Yeah, I see a couple wither skeletons. I see 5. And so the hunt for the skulls began. And I kid you not. All right, I see 2 more. I got a skull. I got 2 skulls. I got 2 skulls in a row.
Are you serious?
Every time this happens. Dude. 4 videos in a row. Every single one of these challenges, I get 2 skulls in a row. I was like actually just contemplating with what if this happens again, what will I say in the video? And it did.
It did.
And so we killed many more skeletons until Blaze Rod for...
I got a 3rd skull, Wunba.
Let's go. And then with just 1 more skull that we needed, I figured this would be a good time to make a bet. I will bet you 1 can of refrigerated peaches that this wither skeleton drops a skull.
I'll take the bet. I'll take
Okay.
it. I'll take it.
I lost the bet.
Let's go.
I'm not sure if you guys knew this, but 95% of gamblers stop before they win big. And so knowing that, I said to Brock, double or nothing with the canned peaches.
Double canned peaches. Let's go. Let's go.
I will bet you 2 cans of peaches that one of these wither skeletons drops a skull. Oh, it did! It did!
Oh my, you serious?
So do you have to get me 2 cans of peaches?
Yeah, that's how it works, dude.
With all the skulls collected, we made our way back, and then I added the enchanted bow, the blaze rod, and then the blaze dust into our items chest. And then...
Anything else that we need right now to do besides fight a wither?
No, I think let's do it. So we got prepared and then made our way towards the nether ceiling. Easy.
I'm doing it.
I'm gonna be honest, the wither fight, it was a little anticlimactic. That fight was just unfair. We made our way back, and then I went to the iron farm to go grab some iron to turn into blocks, while Brock crafted the beacon, and then I dug down and made a little pit for the beacon, placed the iron blocks, and then, you know what? I'm gonna try to get those achievements as well.
Yeah, go ahead and break it up if you need to.
Oh wait, dude, we just got an enchanted pork chop. I kind of want to eat that one, to be honest. And now with the haste effect obtained, all we have to do before we begin collecting items is prepare the island and dig the pit.
Guys, it's hour 19. I managed to get out late last night after the guards left. I'm pretty sure I'm being held somewhere in northern Siberia. Somebody, please, send help.
Warning, incoming missile.
No, I have to go.
And now as we began mining, we came up with a game plan. As a personal thing, I kind of want to turn this island green before 100 days.
I think we can do it. Yeah.
And if you remember back to when I was placing the netherrack, that's why, because we're trying to get rid of all the mycelium from this entire island. It's not technically the most efficient use of time, but we're going to be playing on this world for a long while, and I feel like making it look cool is definitely important. So we flattened all of the dirt and stone. Yeah, I guess now we just cover the whole island. And so as we began covering the entire island in netherrack, we came up with a game plan to have the whole island converted and the pit ready by day 60. That would give us 40 days to collect every single item, or about 26 hours of combined collecting between the 2 of us. Gosh, doesn't this Mark Rober music sound so good? It makes me sound way smarter than I am. Now, if we look back to the blocks collecting challenge that I did with Mog Swamp, we only spent 19 hours getting all of the blocks. So theoretically, this should be enough time. The island flattening was going so well.
My favorite part about this challenge is that there's no phantoms spawning. What
Yeah?
about you?
Yeah? Is that your favorite part? We continued this into day 55.
Don't you just love the Minecraft grind?
Yeah, I do.
I mean, we kind of have to if we do this for a living.
And then day 56. Whereas it became night, we finished placing netherrack on the entire island. And I was finally ready to die. Time to now mine everything. And so we started the very satisfying process of removing all of the netherrack. There's a secret villager hidden somewhere in the core of our island. He powers everything. I'm talking about this guy, of course.
Oh, jeez. That was close. Oh my gosh, they almost found me. We're still under attack. It's hour 20. I found out I'm in some sort of cloning facility. No, they found me. No.
Are we done?
I think we're done, Wumba.
Oh, it's spreading.
No.
I blocked off all the mycelium that was spreading, and then with all of it gone, the last thing we wanted to do to finish up the island preparation was to just go around and fill in all the stone and empty dirt spots. Now with the entire island turned completely into dirt, now came the fun part. We have one block. Oh my gosh. Here you go.
Wait, where? Oh, thank you, sir. All right, I'm gonna put it down, Wumba. Do you want to watch?
I do.
Right here.
Let it
so
begin.
beautiful.
Oh,
I forgot how
Dude.
green that is.
imagine when we're flying into our whole island and we can see the entire thing green like this.
All right, dude. So I think now we have to start getting our base dug out because we need to actually start building this thing.
So we started by each lining our schematic up, and the way we're going to be collecting all of the items is through using this blueprint, which we spent a few hours designing on a creative world. It has every single block placed in the game, plus all of the items that can't be placed in item frames. We spent the next 15 minutes clearing out the pit, which was relatively quick because of the beacon. And then as it became night, Brock continued the Nautilus shell search for the conduit when this happened.
Oh, I gotta try it. Oh my god, I gotta try
He's
it.
basically Dream with that kind of luck. Somebody should investigate this guy. That's one of the 2 tridents we'll need, one for enchanted and one for normal. And then on the morning of day 59, we noticed...
Oh, look at the grass. It's spreading though. It's actually going.
Ooh. And with that little boost in spirit, I next wanted to get all the black concrete required for the outline of the platform. So I went and got the first ingredient, some sand. And then while Brock got the gravel, I went to our surrounding ocean and killed squids to get ink sacs to turn into the black dye we would need. And as it became night, Brock and I each continued the Nautilus shell grind before he got the first one. A few minutes later, I found a baby.
Let's go.
Did not get it. Before Brock,
Oh, Nautilus shell.
oh, yes. And then he found a sunken ship, which had a buried treasure. And then he followed the map to get the buried treasure.
Heart of the sea. Let's
Yes,
go.
dude, that's huge. We got our conduit. A few minutes after that, I got our 3rd Nautilus shell for this single night, bringing our total to 4 of the 9 that we needed.
Is it? Could it really be? I have been waiting all of this time. You made it to hour 21. Now take some rest here in the Shire. You did it.
Once I finished farming the ink sacs, we crafted some black concrete powder and then began placing it in.
Need some ink sacs.
Gotcha. They call me the ink sac man for a reason. Let's pretend I never said that. Once we had the floor filled in, I noticed it was once again nighttime. So I went out and farmed Nautilus shells for the rest of the night. And a little bit after that, Brock actually found another trident drowned. Did it drop?
It did.
Did it? Did it really?
Yeah. Yeah.
And after several more minutes of killing drowns, just as it was becoming day, I found our 6th Nautilus shell. From there, we went back to working on the pit by covering all the powder in water, turning it into concrete. Single block left.
No.
Sweet. Black concrete floor. Shall we start getting the walls? We figured out a pretty cool way to fill in the walls. And once we finished those, we were officially ready to start collecting the items.
Dude, it officially looks like the void. I think it means we're doing our job.
I think you're right.
I think I'm gonna go start collecting, color blocks.
With Brock planning on going for all of the colorful items, my plan was to first get all 46 paintings. So I went to the jungle to go get some wood before coming back and crafting a stack of paintings. All right, now the painting grind.
Let's go.
Goober on the beach, falling man, modern art be like, cowboy, baby skeleton in an envelope, Kong, brick doorway. There is no bad art except for this one. Mona Lisa wannabe, weight loss journey, creeper, Cactus Jones. I have no idea what this is. Creeper 2.0, Chinese food, angry T-Rex skeleton, shoreline, listerine apple, checkers, poker, the plant, Archimedes in his jacuzzi, Slenderman, snowy mountains, barfing man, three-headed chocolate bar, sunset, lone poppy. Mars 2163, the obelisk. Kung Fu, bro skipped body day. Horror movies be like the hobo. Inverse mountains, the Joneses. The man, spiders. Creeper 3.0, default.png. The wait, raccoon in a garbage can. Sunflower, that is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. Random items. And finally, just because it's gonna get confusing, I reset the ticker here for everything that was in those chests, because we'll just be adding those back into the items platform in a little bit anyways. So right now, our total is at 55 of 1,691 items. Brock was busy getting a whole bunch of flowers so that he can make all the dyes required for all the colorful items. I next decided I was gonna go try to find a sniffer egg. That way we could get started on all the sniffer related items because they take quite a while. So I needed to get a brush, and I bet you I get an achievement for having this item. I then left to go find some suspicious sand, which has the sniffer eggs. All right, let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. Oh, it's a golden nugget.
Let's go. Let's go. That's literally the best item in the game.
Well, no luck on the first one. However, on the second, ooh, I got a sherd. It's one of them. And I can assure you that we have to get every single sherd to exist. I got another sherd. Let's go. And we got a third one. I was making great progress on the sherds. I then also found this acacia village. And if you didn't know, there's a small chance that inside of each of these chests, there's going to be the tall grass item. So my goal was to find one, and I first went to sleep and then got the under pressure achievement before searching the chests, where I actually did find a tall grass item. And simultaneously, Brock worked on adding all 16 colors of wool in. And then I did some casual underwater dusting before I found my first sniffer egg. Oh, I got one. Let's go. I got a sniffer egg.
Let's go. That's really good.
With one egg acquired, I was going to continue my search for a few more, while Brock then went to the mesa so that he could eat some terracotta. Wait, no, that doesn't seem right. Oh, he's trying to get all 16 colors. I then made my way back so that I could place the sniffer egg and have it begin cracking. However, just then, I noticed.
Oh my gosh, guys, we're now 22 hours in to our overnight in Walmart challenge. Do you think we're gonna be able to do it?
Well, we'll see how that goes. Anyways, I next went to go get some more sniffer eggs as Brock added the first couple terracotta colors in.
Oh, it looks so cool. Looks so cool.
Oh, it is looking cool. And now my next goal was to go get all of the wood types and every single variation of every single block of all of the wood types. And this was going to be a big chunk of our schematic, so I was going to have to take it in steps, which is why I first went to go to the jungle biome. And as I chopped a couple trees down, Brock also added the concrete and concrete powder to the schematic, which brought our total up to exactly 120 items. Once I had gotten enough jungle wood, I just started crafting as many things as I could. And with all the jungle wood collected, our spirits were high. That was until... No, Brock, bad thing. Mycelium spreading on our island. It's spreading.
What? No!
It's spreading. It's spreading big time. So we made sure to cover everything again. And once we thought it was good, we did a double and triple check just to be 100% sure.
Like, how did it spread?
Oh,
Like,
there's a little secret block that's underneath here. I bet you that's the block that it came from. And after looking back at the replay, I can confirm that is what happened. Once everything was fixed, Brock then began work on the glazed terracottas as I once again went out to the ocean and farmed drowns for the nautilus shells. Oh, we got another trident. Did I get it? I got it. Yes.
Let's go, man.
Let's go. And once all those were in, he then did the same with the carpets. Then on day 64, I made my way back over to the jungle, where I then obtained the leaf block and the sapling. And it was here that I realized in total, 18 things per wood.
18? Oh my god.
And they're like 9 or 10 woods, so I'm gonna literally get like 200 items checked off just by doing this. Next, Brock was gonna work on all of the glass types. And as he was cooking some sand, all of a sudden he noticed noticed...
Oh, we have a sniffer. Got a little baby.
With our little baby back at base, I next left to go to the end so that I could enchant the trident I had gotten with channeling. And this is going to be good so that we're prepared when a thunderstorm comes so that we can get all the mob heads. And just then, Brock got...
fuzzy feet. I love this. I got some fuzzy feet, bro.
So I did a bunch of enchanting on the trident just as our second sniffer hatched. And then Brock had a painful time.
That's so satisfying. Oh my gosh. I love this. Everything being coordinated is like scratching an itch in my brain, bro.
It did seem that all of our planning and lead up to this was finally beginning to pay off. As I began my way back with a perfectly enchanted trident, I next decided to work on getting the acacia trees. And as I was doing that, I found, oh, a chain zombie. We need chain armor. Nothing. If you see chain mobs, I would go out of your way to kill them.
Just kill them. Okay.
And with that new game plan in place, I next made my way back just as Brock got all the candles in. And then I began work on creating a little platform that extended off of our island. And I was going to use this to spawn some creepers for the thunderstorms. All right, come here, my guy.
Come here, bruh.
There we go. One down. The plan is that as soon as it's a thunderstorm, we'll just be able to strike these creepers with the trident and they're going to become charged. Brock then got the red banner and the glass pane in as I through the night killed some more drowns. Then he got the orange, yellow, and lime ones in as I finally left to go continue my wood quest. And at that point, I realized I forgot to craft the jungle stair. And after doing that, I got the jungler achievement. And once I had gotten most of the acacia crafted, I packed everything up and went over towards the mangrove biome to begin chopping some wood. And while I was doing all this, Brock was busy getting 6 of every single wool. That way he could craft all the banners and place them in. And once I made my way back, I crafted the acacia hanging signs, which gave me the Acacia King achievement. And right now, Brock is kind of carrying our total because we just hit our 200th item. And now, as I was crafting the mangrove woods, he was busy getting all of the glasses in.
Mangrove master. Oh, for getting everything of all the wood?
Yeah, I think so. I then once again left base to go towards a forest where I got all the birch and oak wood I would need, and my insatiable desire for wood was not quite satisfied. So I began my search for a dark oak. And along the way, I found a couple pillager outposts, which also had some of the goat horns we were gonna need.
What, a goat horn? Nice,
Yeah.
dude. You're getting so many advancements. You're pulling away from me right now.
Yeah. I then found some spruce wood before finally finding a dark oak. And then during all of that, Brock was busy getting all of the bed colors in.
Rainbow dreams. Dude, I love this. This is so satisfying.
It's so cool getting all these advancements.
It really is.
Which was officially the last of the colorful blocks, not counting the shulkers, which we're gonna do later. And at this point, Brock verbally called out a mention that he said he was going to.
I'll get started on like all the stone types, I guess.
Now, in the most constipated sounding voice I could possibly muster, I told him, okay. Now, with all my dark oak acquired, I began my venture home, where as I reached the ocean, I realized it was night, and we still needed drowns. And then I got bored. So I then went over towards the cherry biome to go get some wood, as well as the beehive, which is actually one of the more rare items we need to collect. And during all this, Brock was in the cave getting all the stone-related materials. Then after that, I made my way back, set the shulkers down, and began doing a whole bunch of crafting, making all the various different woods. Brock then got the stone block in. You did it, Brock. Good job. And all of this made me realize that
On hour 23, it was time to grind and go get a workout because I've been inside for way too long and I need some exercise. How much more?
oh, these hour markers are even more deranged than my Uncle Jeff. Okay, now I just got the Professor Oak achievement. And while I was doing that, Brock was working on getting a whole bunch of the basic stone blocks in. And after that, as I was crafting some more of the wood, it was then that Brock noticed.
Oh, Wumba!
Yeah? Oh, we got one? What'd we get?
Yes, sir. We got a pitcher pod.
Yo! Brock next needed to get some moss so that he can make the mossy stones. And as he was flying to the mesa, he asked me,
Do you need bamboo while I'm out?
oh, yeah. I'll take a lot of bamboo. Brock then got a whole bunch of bamboo for me, and as he made his way back, he then did a
drive-by.
Thank you. Who is the best fighter of all time? Does it rhyme with Spruce Lee? Okay, that's funny. Now, after getting the Spruce Lee achievement, I noticed it was nighttime, and I will give you one guess with what I next did. If you guessed going and touching grass, I wish, but then after that, I went and farmed some drowns. Brock then placed placed the mossy stone bricks, the mossy cobblestone, and then the mossy moss before I noticed. Nautilus shell, let's go.
Let's go.
That is 6. Oh, Nautilus shell, let's go. Oh my gosh, 1 to go. Dude, 1 more Nautilus shell.
You got this, Wumba. Get it tonight, bro.
I got it right here. Oh,
Let's go.
Let's go. Oh, yes. That now brings our total Nautilus shells up to 8, which is enough for the conduit. However, we're still gonna need 1 more just for the Nautilus shell item later. While I was farming all of that, Brock was busy getting some random achievements.
Stairs?
As well as placing a bunch of the stone stairs and stuff in. And after that, I then went back over to the creeper platform and started boating some more so that we'd be prepared for the thunderstorm. The morning of day 67 was a big one because in real life, my mom got me some HEB lasagna rolls. Oh, also, got it?
You got it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Conduit.
Cool.
All right, here it is.
Dude, the stone types are getting done quick.
Nice, bro. Good job. Next, I spent a little bit of time crafting all of the birch items before I got... All right, Professor Birch. So I made my way to the nether. What the crap just happened to my POV? Okay, and then I went towards the warped forest where I chopped a whole bunch of the warped wood down. I then went towards the crimson forest. Yay! I got my wood. During this, Brock then went to the mangrove and got some clay to get all the clay-related materials. Then I made my way back to craft up all of the remaining wood types. Just then, I noticed we had another sniffer drop. We got torch flower. I think that should be the achievement. Yep. I got all the woods except for... bamboo. It was time for me to make all of the bamboo stuff. And I absolutely hate this because there's like this chiseled Mozart block. Why does this exist? And while I'm crafting the Mozart blocks, Brock is out getting hay bales from nearby villages so that he can craft all the packed mud blocks. I haven't gotten the bamboo achievement yet, so I'm missing something that's bamboo.
Did you get mosaic? Did you get bamboo button? Oh, there's like bamboo mosaic, like slabs and stuff.
Bamboo mosaic slabs. Is that it? That is it. Why? Why does this block exist? That was not a fun one. But we have all of the woods collected.
But you did it.
Oh, Brock, we're about to get so many items into our thing. Finally, after all of my collecting, it was beginning to pay off. This is just so satisfying watching the ticker go up. Once I got a few of the woods in, I decided I was next going to go and place all of the boats in. That's all the boats in. Look at that. Looking good. And seeing all of this quick progress was getting me in a good mood. I don't know, dude. We might finish before 100 days.
We haven't gone to trial chambers yet, though.
Oh, yeah. That's gonna be fun.
Boom, Wumba. All of the stone types are in.
Yes.
Except for like quartz, of course. But that is looking really, really good, bro.
From there, Brock then helped me place all the remaining woods in. And it was at this point that I realized we were so close to 69 days.
Nice.
And in all that time, we had only gotten 1 wandering trader and no thunderstorms. I'm worried about the wandering trader.
How fitting would it be, though, that we lose the challenge to a wandering trader? That would be kind of funny, I have to say.
The reason we want the wandering trader is for the small drip leaf item. And little did we know at the time that that's not the only way to get the item. And that is everything.
That is everything? Dude, all right.
Let's take a look. Oh my gosh.
Dude, we have a thumbnail already.
68 days in, we already have 536 items. And the question of if we were going to be able to finish before 100 was really starting to become more prevalent. Now, everybody, a very unfortunate thing happened at this point. I forgot to record. I know, it's just terrible. However, Brock did not forget to record. Yay! That's so good. So for this hour, we'll be using the replay mod first person feature to watch my perspective as much as possible. All right here, you're gonna have to trust that I placed the block of netherite and ancient debris. We had this collected already, so I just took it from the chest. And I figured this would be a good point to just place all of the items that we had previously collected in those chests. So this meant I was gonna gonna need to get a bunch of item frames, which require a bunch of leather that we don't have. So I went to go kill a bunch of mushrooms. And so I began by just swinging my sword. What am I doing? So on day 68, I realized I had schizophrenia. I'm just kidding. My theory is because this is Brock's replay mod, the mushrooms that I'm killing are out of his render distance, and it just looks really weird. And speaking of the guy whose name rhymes with block, he was in the Nether getting a whole bunch of quartz so that he can make all the quartz related blocks. And now we have good news and we have bad news. The bad news first is that because Brock was in the Nether, his replay mod was not showing what I was doing, and I placed a few blocks that I don't remember during this time. To be fair, they probably weren't that important if I don't even remember what they were. And now the good news is that we entered a new hour. 24 hours is what's in a day. Or is it? Because who actually defines a day? Did we all just agree that a day is 24 hours? Now, once Brock was back in the overworld, we did some rapid fire blocks like the block of my seal, quartz block, quartz stair, quartz slab, end stone bricks, cracked chiseled purple mosaic end stone brick slab block, the end city banner, wither skull, gravel, hay bale, and this now brings our total up to 598 items. Now, after all that mental instability, I kind of wanted a little bit of order, so I then said, ooh, I'll do corals. Dibs on corals.
Okay.
Sorry, I lied. I just watched the footage through and realized we got a whole bunch more random items in. Two that were pretty cool were the dragon head and egg, though. Now, at this point, I said, okay, dude, we need to start turtles soon. Now, this is going to be particularly important because we have to get a whole bunch of turtle-related items. And getting the 31 required scoot is going to require breeding a lot of them. Now, while I was being a diligent citizen of the Wunba Republic and actually working and putting items in, Brock was... And little did he know, he was destroying the paintings while doing this. Now, I was next going to get the corals, but just before that, I wanted to get the pitcher pod and torch flower seeds growing. So as I went out and started farming 2 of every coral so that we could get the alive and dead ones, Brock then went back to the Nether to continue work on getting the rest of the Nether related blocks. You know what? Maybe this is better actually not recording. This is really peaceful. It's just like one of those wallpapers you see at the dentist. Now, while I was just enjoying the corals, Brock, he was busy raiding bastions to get lodestones. Now, after Brock got the nether bricks, magma, glowstone, and gilded blackstone, he made his way back, and at this point, you'll notice that I had gotten all of the corals in, which brought our total up by 30. I then placed y'all's favorite item, and now that it was day 70 and our progress was going well, Brock then noticed...
Dude, the grass is spreading so nicely.
Yes.
It actually might not spread this 100 days, though, at this rate. It probably will. It probably will.
And from there, Brock placed all of the nether blocks he had collected before realizing that he ran out of fireworks and was stuck in the pit. So I had to come to the rescue. You need some fireworks?
Hang on. I got this. Oh, I got this. Trust the process.
I got you.
Trust the process. No,
Got
no.
you.
I got it.
All right, I'll chuck a couple down for when you give up. Brock then placed a whole bunch of random blocks that nobody cares about. Oh, and you're wondering where I was? Yep, I'm out of render distance, and I can't show you my footage because I still didn't realize I wasn't recording. Man, I can't wait for my reaction once I find out. But if you're wondering what I was doing, I was gonna work on getting frog lights and stuff, and I was just out in the mangrove killing a bunch of slimes to get slime balls. I'm sure it probably looked something like what you're seeing on screen. And it was during all of that all of this sudden, something spectacular happened. All right, I got some more slime.
Thunderstorm.
Oh, really? Really? So I made my way back into the render distance. Let's go. And now it was time to enact our plan.
I want to watch.
Got one. And I'm not gonna lie, the flying in and striking them with lightning strategy, that's one of the coolest things I've ever done in Minecraft. Now, as Brock boated the creepers, I made my way over towards the mainland where I was gonna try to get some more creepers. And I hate myself for not recording on this absolutely crucial moment because I ended up getting the zombie skull, which probably looked something like this. And I also popped my first totem. Well, anyways, I made my way back to just get the rest of the skulls from our platform. And I should also quickly mention that while I was gone, Brock got 2 more blocks in. I can just pop a totem right here. I'm gonna do it.
Here, I can. I do it? Let me do it.
Oh, they're angry with me.
See me! No! The worst thing in the world happened, Wumba. The actual regular creeper blew up 2 charge creepers.
All right. I think I can do it without popping a totem. Yep, got it.
You got a head? Okay, okay.
All right, here, take an achievement or two right there.
Thank you, sir. Here, take
Now that we had gotten those, the last head we needed was the Piglin head. And with 2 charged creepers remaining, that should be enough. Right? So Brock went to our storage to go grab the materials to build a new portal, and during this, I placed the 3 mob heads. From there, I was in the nether while he released one of the creepers and had it go through the portal. From there, we built a small netherrack platform to spawn some piglins, and it was at that moment that I finally realized I wasn't recording. Oh my gosh, Brock. No,
We have some. We have some.
I haven't been recording. I'm not even joking.
Wait, what? Since after lunch?
Yeah, I'm telling you, they put something inside of those lasagna rolls that, well, let's ignore my weird conspiracy theories, because what's more important is that things are beginning to finally go well. Because just after that, we got a piglin to spawn, and now came the moment of truth.
Let me know when you're ready.
Yep, we gotta get the piglin real close. All right, should be ready. It didn't pop. It didn't kill him.
Wait, what? How did that not kill him?
No!
How did that actually happen?
I don't know. We got to get another thunderstorm. So because things didn't go well with the piglin head, I captured a few more creepers inside of boats for the next thunderstorm. And then I made my way back to the mangrove to continue work on getting all the frog lights. And as I did that, Brock got the short grass and moss carpet in. To catch you up from before, I was pretty much just killing slimes. And I got a couple of frogs in the clickbait sanctuary from earlier. All right, we got frogs. We're about to breed. Yeah,
Let's
baby,
go.
babies. All right, 1 frog spawn, and that is our last unobtainable. Actually, that's not quite true. We still have a few more. I just forgot. Now, to get the frog lights, we need to wait for these tadpoles to hatch, and then we're going to bring them to the nether where they're going to eat the magma cubes and give us the lights. And to do that, we need to get some obby for the portals. So I then left to go back to base to get some obby. And as I was flying back, I checked my phone and saw that I had a new Discord message from Moist Critical.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Moist Critical here. There's this new drama from this goober named Wunba who thinks he can stay awake for 25 hours straight.
Yes. It's now hour 25. On the new hour, as we got back to base, we saw that there was a skeleton trap, which we quickly spawned and killed. And then Brock figured that his plan for this hour would be to work on a lot of the random blocks and materials that were still missing, and I would still work on getting those frog lights. So I began my end of the plan by going to the end and mining a whole bunch of obby that would be used for portal linking to bring the frogs to the nether. I built a portal, then linked everything up, and once I saw that everything was successful, I built a small platform in the basalt deltas to spawn the magma cubes. Is this frog gonna get it? Yes, there we go. We got pearlescent.
Nice, dude.
And with my frog extravagandas going quite well, Brock was busy getting a bunch of the dirty and stony blocks in. I then squished some slimes so that I could have some slime balls to feed the tadpoles once they hatched. While I was doing this, this happened. Oh, it's a bog. Whoa. I've never
Oh,
seen
you got a
one of
bog?
those.
Nice.
And now that I had killed some time, when I went to go check in on the frogs, I saw that there was a little surprise. Brock then created a sticky note list of a whole bunch of just random items he was going to go out and collect. The first one on his list was some rooted dirt, which he quickly got from an azalea tree. Then he went to the bamboo jungle to go grab some podzol. Then to a snowy biome for some ice, packed ice, and blue ice. And he was basically just going all over, because next he actually went back to the mesa to go find a mine shaft and then get the cobweb before going back to the snowy biome to get some more ice. And then he came back to get some rooted dirt, then to the bamboo jungle to get some podzol, then back to the mesa for some ice before finally making his way back and placing all the items in. I took the tadpoles first to the savanna biome, where I then placed one and fed it a bunch of slime so that it would grow, until I realized it was the wrong color. So I then left to go to the snowy biome, where I got a green one, built a portal, brought it back, and then finally got the viridescent Froglight. Okay, and this is also a good time to talk back through our game plan because it's now day 73. We're going to try to get all of the blocks done first, then move on towards the items. And what's great is that right now we are actually on pace to finish before 100 days. Well, that would be true if it wasn't for the deep slate emerald ore and the heavy core. Let's hear what Brock has to say about that.
That's going to require probably multiple trial chambers. I had to loot 5 to get 1 mace.
Anyways, from there, I went back towards the mangrove swamp to get a couple more tadpoles, and then once I had some, I brought them back to the mushroom island where I grew them up and got the orange frog, which was the last one I needed. I then brought him to the nether, and wait, there's an achievement you're supposed to get when you have all the froglights in your inventory, but I didn't get it. And this is where the challenge gets bad, because if you didn't know, in the latest update, they added a different frog color for every single biome to exist, which means there are 68 new froglights I have to get. I'm absolutely just kidding. The game was being weird. Now, Brock at this point figured he was going to begin work on getting all of the bee-related items. So to do that, he began by mining under our island and creating a little cave where he was going to start farming them in. And I have no idea what he was thinking with this weird trapdoor extravaganza, but sure. And once that was done, he figured the next thing he was going to go for were the
Prismarines. I can get those.
Oh, yeah. And now with a prismarine quest written into Brock's will, there was nothing that was going to stop this melon from getting them. He got the blocks and then left. Okay, that was kind of anticlimactic. It's not like I wanted him to die, but it would have been really good for the video. Now that I had gotten the froglights, I was feeling depressed and lonely, and so I asked Brock, what could I work on?
What could you work on, Wumba? What could you work on? Wait, did you get all the ores beyond that?
No, I didn't get all the ores. Should I do that?
If you want to, that's a good one.
I see how it is, Brock. Always giving me the hard one. But oh well, let's go get all of them. So I went to our nearby cave where I very quickly found the iron ore, the copper, gold, and coal. And then as I was going down the stairs, I saw a sneaky little redstone one that almost passed me. I did get the deep slate iron, redstone, and gold. And then it didn't take me too long of exploring the cave to also find the deep slate lapis. Now to spread positivity, let's just say that the remaining ones are gonna be a lot of fun to get. As I was getting the ores, Brock was busy with placing the prismarines he had collected in, and then after that, he decided he was gonna work on getting the anvils. And there's the normal one, the chipped one, the cracked one, and the fully broken one. I'm just kidding, that one's called air. I'm sorry, this whole challenge is making me go crazy. Now, Brock did not know that if you just drop the anvils, it'll crack them. So to damage them, he instead named like 1,000 golden ingots poop. Well, after that, I then found myself the deep slate diamond ore, just as things were beginning to get a little hairy. Oh my gosh, I just popped a totem.
Wumba!
After that, I made my way out of the cave and up towards the creeper farm, where as I was farming creepers to get some more fireworks, I realized I was just missing 6 of the ores. And my plan to get these was to leave for a mountain biome where the rarest of them, the emeralds, spawn, and then just hope to get all the other ores while trying to find that one. And Brock eventually got all those anvils finished before he said that he was going to move on to the campfires and the other various surrounding items. And as I was searching for the mountain, I came across a ruined portal, which didn't have any good loot. However, it did have crying obby, and we're gonna need 6 of this to make the respawn anchor later. And then soon after that, I found the first mountain. Ooh, I see a spruce village. I'm gonna see if we got a large fern, if there is one. Large fern. Oh.
No way, let's go.
Oh, I got a bell. Now, with 2 relatively rare items acquired, I mined down into a cave where I found the emerald ore, meaning we just have 5 left, and then also glowberries. So I searched a bunch of caves until I stumbled across this massive, deep, dark chasm. And simultaneously, Brock then found a
Wandering trader.
Okay. What does he got? What's he got?
He does not have it. He has passed away. He had a disease.
Well, from there, I found the deep slate copper. And after that, I made my way out of the cave, not before also making sure to grab a couple of the dripstone blocks we needed. And then as I was about to mine down into another cave, I made the executive decision that this would be a good time to pop a totem. Oh!
You good?
Gosh, a creeper just... Hey, but what matters is that I still have not died. We're gonna keep this hardcore streak. And I gotta mention it, Brock placed his favorite item. And then I once again made my way towards the mountain to continue getting the ores. However, on the way, Brock told me that he was gonna start collecting some of the flowers, so I figured I would get them for him. I see peonies. Peonies, I got roses as well.
Okay.
Ooh, I think I see Oxeye Daisy. Is it? Yes, Oxeye Daisy. Azula Bluette. These flowers were making me feel much more spiritual. And so, welcome to the inner sanctum. This spot is only reserved for the most pristine. Thy, who has made it to 26 hours. And after collecting just a few, all of the sudden... Whoa! Dude, I got adventuring. Wait,
no way,
that's normally
bro.
a really hard one. Oh, it's surface biome in the overworld. It's a smaller one. Now, Brock at this point got the dripstone block, dripstone spike, lily of the valley, and both mushrooms in before I mined down into a cave where I then got the deep slate coal ore. That was one of the harder ones, and things were actually beginning to go well. Well, that was until Brock realized.
Oh, wither rose. Oh, okay.
Oh, wait, that's a problem.
Why? We haven't... Oh, we already fought the wither, didn't we? We just gotta do it again. Shoot, okay.
So, Brock made his way all the way back to the fortress.
Really stinks that we forgot to get the wither rose. That is actually a big time loss. Oh my god.
Now, while he was busy fighting wither skeletons, I farmed a few more flowers we needed. After that, I mined down into a new cave and was fortunate enough to get the normal diamond ore checked off, which means the last one I am missing is unfortunately the deep slate emerald ore. Of course it is. I mean, it's always... Oh, it's a deep slate emerald ore. Okay, well that wasn't too bad.
Oh, let's go!
Hallelujah. Yes.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
I have the deep slate emerald ore. I'm out. And simultaneously to that, once Brock had gotten all 3 skulls, he made his way back and then brought a mushroom to the nether ceiling so that when he fought the wither, he would get a wither rose.
Oh, I popped the totem.
Oh, you okay?
Yeah, I didn't know that was a thing. I got the wither rose.
Nice. Let's go. And after defeating the wither, Brock realized...
No, we needed to kill another wither, dude. Anyways.
For what? Oh, Nether Star.
Yeah. We needed to kill 2 anyways.
Hey, it worked out.
Yeah, it's literally fine. We didn't have any time waste.
Yeah, no, this was planned.
Yeah, 100%, bro.
And once we each got back, we spent a little while adding each of the blocks we had collected in. He got most of the flowers, I added the ores, and then even made the raw and solid ore blocks. Now that those blocks were in, my next goal was going to be one of the hardest ones we had done yet. I was going to get the string. Okay, the string item is in. I next mined our beacon down and replaced all the blocks underground so that when the beacon was in its proper spot, we would still have all the effects. I next did a fireworks run. Oh my gosh, this is so over the top. Now, at this point, we have done quite a few of the blocks and are getting pretty close to getting to begin the items. There are a few that we need to get started before that though. Firstly, all of the turtle related stuff. We're gonna have to start breeding some turtles. And secondly, the heavy core and the mace. And if we do things right, we can have the turtles hatching while we're getting the heavy core in the trial chambers. So I first began by going out and searching the surrounding beaches to try to find some turtles I could breed. Oh, I found 2 turtles.
If I can find 2, I will breed them as well. I don't think having more eggs will hurt.
It's a big problem having more. And once I had gotten a couple turtle eggs, I quickly made my way back. And now Brock and I were going to begin setting up a little cage for the turtles to stay in.
They need access to water, Wumba.
Do they really? You speak heresy. We built a little cage by the water. And now with the turtles hopefully growing, we were going to begin the quest for the 3 heavy cores. One for the enchanted, unenchanted, and then the heavy core. But I'm gonna give you a little spoiler. Before this video is over, we will have gotten over 30 heavy cores. All right. Let's hope we have turtles when we're back. I'm not going to waste any time. I'm getting going in the direction. I have literally never gone into a trial chamber, not even in creative mode. And now as we make our way to the trial chamber, I feel obligated to tell you, congratulations. You just got coconut mauled on hour 27. Don't feel bad. Enjoy a pina colada. Unless you're not 21, then... I don't know, just have some water. Okay, well anyways, we're using a seed finder to find these trial chambers. And at the first location, we mined down and then the fun began.
Oh, we're just in. We're in. Okay.
Bamboo. Oh, screenshot, what's this? That's an unobtainable item right there. A baby zombie spawner?
Yeah.
What? Will it continuously spawn forever?
You know, not forever, but you have to kill all the mobs around it, and like it'll stop cycling.
Now, we successfully defeated the baby zombie spawner and then explored the surrounding area, making sure to pick up all these shards and loot before we came across one of the vaults.
So it's kind of hard to tell the difference. This is a trial spawner.
Okay.
This is a vault.
Whoa.
So
okay.
This is what you put the key into. and it gives
Screenshot.
you-
Okay.
Let's see.
Whoa. Dude, I got a loyalty book.
Okay.
We need the heavy core, right?
Yes, sir.
I thought there were 2 different kinds of keys. And after getting our loot, we then made our way up to the next unobtainable item, the ominous vault. Now, after getting that photo, Brock and I then spent a little while just farming all of the copper that was there, because we were going to need to get all 72 waxed and unwaxed blocks. Got a wind charge, which is pretty cool, and then moved on to our next room.
Show me the money.
Whoa. Big spawner room. There are like 6 spawners in this one room. Oh, Breeze. And at this point, we were pretty much just clearing and exploring the whole place. We also had no clue that you need the ominous key to get the heavy core, but we'll figure that out soon. I know for a fact that there is a second key.
A second kind of key?
Yes. Should I put my keys into the one that has like the candles up front?
Yeah, that's the one that I was wondering about. Yeah.
It looks pretty fancy. We have 3 keys. I'm gonna use 2. Oh, wait. Dude, so these things don't take these types of keys.
Okay, so you need a different kind of key. You probably just get those
Yes.
as well. Or maybe there's more rare or something.
Now, we still didn't have any clue on how to get the other key type, but as we were exploring...
Oh, I got a music disc.
Oh, sweet.
There's an actual spawner. Oh, 13, another music disc.
Dude, nice. So once the whole place was cleared, I made my way out and began the search for a second trial chamber. And after doing several more rooms in the second chamber with still no luck on the heavy core, I finally gave up and just looked up how to get these special keys. After consuming the ominous bottle, you gained a bad omen effect. Dude, we might actually have to drink this.
Oh.
And now I legally have to say, don't try this at home.
Uh-oh, hard mode activated.
It's a lot worse.
Probably fine, but it's intense.
It's pretty
All
cool.
the mobs spawn in with swords. Oh my god, there's so many things! Oh my god.
Let me ask, have you ever seen that many subtitles on the side of a screen? So once he killed them all, he got one of the new keys. And now came the moment of truth. Was he going to get it on the first Nope. Of course not. Now, after seeing that Brock was having all the fun, I desperately wanted to get out of that trial chamber and go get an ominous bottle. And with a bottle obtained, I made my way into the third chamber. So I just drink one. Hard mode activated. All right, this isn't that bad. Oh, diamond armor. That's so cool. Whoa, it spawned potions? Dude, I just got a bunch of baked potatoes. Are you serious? All right, well, that first room wasn't very exciting. However, after using a normal key, dude, I got a trident.
No way.
Yeah, a full, fresh trident.
That's so hype, bro.
And just FYI, I looked it up. The odds of getting that are 1 in 48. So Brock and I each cleared a few more rooms, and then I got my first ominous key. All right, here we go. I'm about to open one of the expensive vaults. Okay, here we go. Enchanted apple. Oh, and a book. And yep, this is the beginning of the end. Fun. No, it's so fun. Brock then opened a key and got an armor trim we needed, but no heavy core. I then opened a key and got nothing important. Brock opened another vault and got nothing. Well, that's 3 trial chambers down. Number 4. I'm sorry, also my bitrate looks like because I had the wrong recording settings on, but it gets fixed later. 360s. Oh my gosh, these skeletons got nothing on me.
Style points, dude?
That's right. Maybe they'll give me 2 keys for the hard work. Uh-oh, cheerio. Look at this. It's now day 80. I sure hope we get our heavy cores soon. Here we go. This is how oh my gosh, it's another enchanted golden apple. All right, for reals now. All right, what am I gonna get? Oh, I got a banner pattern again.
Can't we do better than this?
Another banner pattern. What is this? All right, well, to the next chamber.
Dude, this is getting concerning, huh?
Now, in trial chamber number 5, I did not get a heavy core. However, I did get one of the music discs we needed. And I'm just showing my end of things. Brock was also not having any luck. And all of this bad luck was beginning to make me wonder if it was worth continuing. But just then,
We're 28 hours in. This heavy core is not possible.
no, but it's necessary. There's your one interstellar reference for this video. You know what? We have to start hoping for god apples.
Oh, yeah, because you get what you don't want. So.
Yeah, dude, I want the flow armor trim for a 64th time.
There's nothing I want more in this world.
I got the creator music disc again. And as hope was failing, it was then that...
Thunderstorming. Oh my god, Wumba.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Yes. Need the piglin head right now? Oh my god.
If we didn't get the head during this storm, there might not be another chance before 100 days. So with absolutely no time to waste, we each rushed out of the trial chambers, and then I made it my mission to strike as many creepers with lightning as possible. Okay. Charged creepers in a boat. Things were looking promising. And meanwhile, Brock was making his way back to base so that he could link a portal to the nether ceiling and we could get the creeper in the nether again. Dude, thunderstorm's over.
How many do we have? Just one?
3. We got 3.
Oh, okay.
That's gotta be enough. I next found a nearby ruined portal that I turned into a full portal, and then we brought the creeper to the nether. Also, I forgot to get the unobtainable nether portal block earlier, so we're getting it right now, and that is actually the last unobtainable that we needed to collect.
Mr. Creeper.
Here he is.
Oh, I got him.
You got him? Is he aggroed
He's
on
on
you?
me. He's aggroed on me.
All right, can I come through?
Yep, coming through.
You keep doing that, I'll get a piglin. Oh wait, here we go. You got a piglin.
Okay. This is happening, Wumba. I don't have a totem though, so
Should it be me then?
should be you.
We learned from our past mistakes, and this time I made sure to damage the piglin. Getting them really close.
Come on, Wumba.
Popped it. Got it. Yes!
Let's go. Give me that head.
Let's go. Oh my gosh. Someday they're gonna have history lessons on just how engrossing our live commentary was. All of these let's goes. And even though we still had to get 3 heavy cores, our spirits were high after getting the piglin head. Maybe, just maybe, our luck was about to change. Please. I got another apple. Another enchanted golden apple. I don't want another enchanted golden. Oh, let's go. I got potatoes.
Let's go, dude. I love potatoes.
Yup, so you can pretty much tell how our luck was going. And that's when I started to think, are we missing something, dude?
No, it's just getting lucky, bro. I'm telling you, like this stuff takes so long.
Are you sure we're not missing something? Like
what would we be missing, you know?
I don't know, like maybe there's a weird obelisk we have to eat and then, you know, it spawns. And it was at this point that we started to realize maybe 100 days was not quite possible. I mean, I guess 50 hours sounds cool.
50 hours is a good time.
Sounds good on a thumbnail. Oh, look, it's day 84 now, which means it's time to play I Spy. I Spy with my 29 eyes. Wait, no, that's not right. I meant to say it's our... We had opened over 50 vaults between the two of us, and it's only supposed to be a 1 in 20 chance. This was absurd. Yes, I got it. Oh my gosh. I got it. I got a heavy core. I got a heavy core. Oh my gosh. Yes, that feels good. It was all worth it.
I'm so happy for you, man.
Well, just 2 to go. So we continued looting. We were now on trial chamber like 10. Compliment then. Here we go. You're a good trial chamber. Oh man, it gave me the... All right, here we go. You're a nice trial chamber. I got a god apple. I was watching this back in the editing, and keep in mind, later in the video, we have to collect all of the enchanted books, every single combination of one. Right here, I throw out a windburst book. These are a 1 in 20 chance from all of the ominous vaults, and I'm telling you, it is going to be painful later on. I am just cringing watching this. Anyways, let's get back to the maces. Well, guys, it's day 87, and I want to ask, how are you doing? You've been here for a while. You know what? I want to congratulate you with a mission. Now that you've made it to 30 hours, your mission, should you choose to accept, is to go get a glass of water because you're probably dehydrated. This message will self-destruct in 5 seconds. And now my sanity was starting to decline. And usually when I'm in those types of situations, I like to troll Brock a little bit. Warden,
You
Warden, no, it's
Run,
over.
run.
It's over.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Lock in. You got this. You got to just get out of there, fly away, do whatever you can to get the heck out of there.
I'm killing the Warden. I'm gonna eat a god apple.
No, don't fight the warden.
I don't have a choice. I'm cornered. Dude, I killed it. Oh.
You're literally trolling.
Yep. Potatoes. Yeah, baby.
I'm not getting any keys, Wumba. I'm not getting any keys, man.
This is the first actual depressing part of the video. I am going to use this key. I'm gonna get a heavy core.
All right.
I got a heavy core. Oh my gosh. I got it.
God.
I called it. Oh. All right. That's 2. I'm gonna make the second mace. That way we have to get the one more. I've crafted the second mace. On day 88, I made my way out of the trial chamber and was going to head back to base. Brock, after like 40 keys, had still not gotten a heavy core, so we figured he was probably pretty close and he was just gonna tough out the last one. My plan in the meantime, I'll start on potions then.
That's huge. That would be huge.
Now, this is hopefully going to be a massive chunk in our item collecting because there are 138 different potions and 45 tipped arrows, 3 of which don't even exist in the creative menu. So we're going to get started. As soon as I got back, I made sure to sort out all my items, unlike Brock, and then it was time to get started with the brewing. And so I made my way over towards the desert, and as I was mining sand for the bottles, I realized I was also going to have to respawn the Ender Dragon so that I could get all the dragon's breath for the lingering potions. So as I got back, I started cooking the glass, and then I made my way into the Soul Sand Valley where I was going to farm some ghasts so that I could craft the end crystals to respawn the Ender Dragon. I know, things are getting kind of convoluted.
Wumba, I'm coming home. I'm doing other things for right now.
Really? I don't know if that's a good idea though, because we got to get it done eventually.
I'm just tired, but I need to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm locking in.
And with Brock growing weary, I had gotten enough gas tiers, so I made my way back and crafted a few end crystals before going to the end. Here we go. Let's get it. Let's do this.
You got this, Wumba.
And now came the dragon fight. Got it.
Nice. I heard that.
Wait, why did I need to... Dude, I'm so stupid. I needed to fight the Ender Dragon so I could get Dragon's Breath. Okay, and just before we actually get the Dragon's Breath, it was on day 89 that Brock...
Core!
You got it? Oh!
Oh my god! Let's go! I just peeked my mic so bad. I don't even care.
Good job,
I'm out of here,
Brock.
bro. I'm heading home.
And finally, with all of the heavy cores acquired.
Okay, we just got new life. The challenge just got new legs. I'm sorry, I was gone for a bit there.
And once Brock was back, he then put a whole bunch of blocks in, like the heavy core, most of the coppers, and the block of amethyst. I then fought the dragon again, and this time decided to not have dementia. That's nice. I then fought the dragon again, and this time I actually got the dragon's breath. I then fought the dragon again, and this time, and now that I had all the dragon's breath required for the potions, I next needed to get the brewing stands. So I made my way to the nether and then fought blazes for like 10 minutes straight. Blaze extinguisher. And on that note, we just hit a very special milestone. That message was in reverse. Now that I had the blaze rods for the brewing stands, I didn't want to head back just yet because I wanted to loot a few surrounding nether fortresses to get enough warts to hire a full-time dermatologist. However, after getting the nether warts, I said, maybe I should continue to raid nether fortresses because we have not gotten the armor trim.
Actually? Oh, no, yeah.
I'm right here right now. I could do it.
Go for it, yeah.
It's like rib, I believe. And this multitasking paid off because on the very next nether fortress, yes, there it is, 64-ounce ribeye armor trim.
Huge. Okay. That's good.
So after that, I then made my way all the way back. Now, Brock decided to raid some amethyst so that he could get all of the different cluster sizes. And then after that, he made the tinted glass and figured that this would also be a good point to begin work on getting all of the redstone items. So as he got the first couple ones in, I noticed something kind of scary. Brock was getting close to passing me on advancements. My pride says that I can't let him get ahead. Oh my gosh, dude, wait. Whoa, you've been busy.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Hey, get out of here. Get out of here. No, you're... No! No, hey. It's fine. I'm happy for you, man. I'm happy for you.
Just got a lot of advancements there.
Oh yeah, did you now, Wunba?
Yeah, I did. So now that I'm done goofing around, it's actually time to begin brewing all of the potions. Oh, okay, so you take a splash potion and you then put a dragon's breath on that to make it lingering. Okay, so we got water bottle, splash potion of water, and we're gonna have a lingering of water. I have to make normal potions of poisons, but extended editions.
Extended edition.
And then I need level 2. And to be honest, I think it's going to be a little bit excessive to explain everything that I'm doing with these potions. The general idea is make a bunch of each type of potion, then extend them, make them level 2, and then turn them into splash and lingering. So while I'm doing all of that, let's see what Brock's up to. He first decided to go to the end so that he could basically just get all of the blocks that we had missed earlier. And then after he got back and put those into the schematic, he next wanted to get all of these skulk related items. So he made his way out towards a mountain, and then as he was searching a cave...
Wunba, I found Deep Slate Emerald.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I just said, oh my god.
Dude, there's no way.
Yeah.
Now after that, he actually did find a deep dark, and then began the very perilous task of mining all of the blocks. Meanwhile to the meanwhile. All right, leaping. That's gonna require a bunch of rabbit legs. Literally tear some legs off of some rabbit. Please don't cancel me. That was legally a joke. I got some of the rabbit's feet and then made my way back and continued brewing. Then as I was nearing the end of my first double chest full of items, it was then that Brock got the glow lichen, and
Like and subscribe.
that's pretty good. And my basic strategy for knowing what potions to brew was I had a second Minecraft launcher open, and I was just inside of the creative menu inventory, going through all of the potions one by one. Now, on day 93, Brock got the beehive and powdered snow, and it was just then that I realized.
It's currently hour 32, and to celebrate, I'm gonna show you what it looks like to get hit by a car at 32 miles an hour.
Welcome guys to hour 32. And now that I had been brewing potions for a while, I was getting into a good rhythm with everything. And it was then that I realized we're gonna have to make a whole bunch of Turtle Master potions as well as Turtle Master arrows. And the problem with that is that to make a Turtle Master potion, you need a turtle helmet. It's a weird recipe, but essentially that means we are going to have to do a bunch of turtle breeding, which is going to slow us down. Something I thought was funny was that when I needed to get a gas tier for the regeneration potion, this happened.
You good?
No, I just... And now Brock's next goal was going to be to get all of the villager workstations in. And unfortunately, as he got more and more in, that achievement number got closer and closer. There it is. Oh, no.
Let's go. Been a long time coming, baby.
I'm happy for you, Brock. Okay, I'm starting to make all the new potions, dude. Potion of wind charging. All right, dude, that should be every single potion. So then I think all I need to do after this is just potion tipped arrows. It felt good to be done brewing potions after 2 hours straight. Brock, I found out that I have to use lingering potions to craft the arrows. Yup. Oh, I have to make one of every potion again.
How long is that gonna take, man?
I don't know. 24 minutes. I timed it. And I should mention that during all this, Brock got a bunch of random little items in, like the minecarts and the plants. He then also went out and killed a bunch of mushrooms so that he could get leather for all the item frames that we're gonna need to finish the platform. And then once he had quite a few frames, he placed the first item frame down of the entire pit, and then repeated the same thing for a bunch of the easy items that we already had. This now brought our total up to 899 items, and that's before we even put the potions in. Day 95, I finally had all of the lingering potions for the arrows. Oh yes, here we go, all the arrow types. And this felt so good to know that I was finally in the home stretch with all the potions. Dude, exactly enough arrows.
Let's go.
It was meant to be. It was meant to be. Now, while I was busy doing that, we noticed that the turtle eggs, which we placed before the trial chambers, had still not hatched, so they were probably in unloaded chunks, which is why Brock then moved the turtle platform to our main island so they could actually start hatching. And at that point, I also went out and started farming more turtle eggs, just because we wanted to get as many of these hatching at the same time as possible. And while I was out searching for more turtles, it was at that point. Whoa, what's this? 1,000 kilometers with Elytra. Now, with 7 turtle eggs acquired, I made my way back and then made sure to place them down before... Oh my gosh. I absolutely just folded this turtle egg. I then also crafted a bunch of item frames and was in a little bit of shock when I saw just how many random items Brock had already gotten in. And this was so good because our progress was about to go up by a huge amount, given I was next gonna put all of the potions in. So I just began with adding all of the tipped arrows in. And now that I've finished placing all the tipped arrows in, I have some really bad news. If you're listening to this message, that means I have died. I'm just kidding. I've always wanted to try one of those. Anyways, it's hour 33. I next added a bunch of the normal potions in before realizing I still hadn't placed the Piglin head. Yes, I'm putting Piglin head in. Sweet. Oh, it's a cake. Hey, we just need a flower pot and normal pot.
What's normal pot?
Gosh, I love pot. In Minecraft, they look so good. I also love placing potions. In fact, all of the potions, because look at her ticker now. Now, after getting like 95% of them in, it was then that I realized I was missing the mundane, thick, and awkward potions, which I have no idea why these are even in the game. Dude, wait, what? Dude.
What's up?
Dude. This is so trippy. These are different items, Brock, that don't even show up in the creative menu.
Let me see.
Look at their names.
Noah.
They're all the same, but they don't stack. The names are literally the same. The components are the same. What? That's so cool. We have like actual rare arrows here. I bet less than 1,000 people have ever crafted those arrows.
I could sell those for a lot of money.
Now, while I was doing that, Brock was out getting more wood so that he can make more item frames for our pit. And then once he was back, I added the rest of the potions in while he began work on adding the different food types. And now I was still in the mood to collect some bottle-shaped objects, so I was going to work on getting all 5 levels of ominous potions. To do that, I made my way over towards our old pillager outpost and just started farming pillagers for a long time. And as it ticked to day 98. There we go, I got it. Level 4. And a nice little bonus is that on my way back, I noticed, oh dude, our whole island is converted.
Is it?
Even though we're probably not going to finish before 100 days, especially because we worked on purifying this place, I'm glad we did it because it just makes the whole pit and the island look so much better. All 5 ominous potions are in, so only thing we're missing is the Turtle Master potions. And now came sort of the exciting part of our build. Because there weren't that many things left, we were gonna have to just start targeting specific single items. So I got the mace, the breeze rod, the trident, the elytra, and the shield in, while Brock started placing in the armor templates. I then was looking around our base, and I noticed just how many random unorganized shulkers there were. They're literally shulkers floating from like 50 days ago. Just
do that. What the heck?
Maybe he'll learn someday. He started work on getting all of the dyes in, and I figured I was going to work on getting all of the various different buckets. I then found a tropical fish, a puffer fish. I obviously got a water bucket, which was easy, and then I also got a lava bucket. I next made my way over towards the snowy biome where I got the powdered snow. I then explored our oceans a little bit before I also found a salmon and a cod. Brock then got a bunch of other random items in. I then made my way back so that I could place the fish and the buckets that I'd collected. Now, at this point, all I was missing was the bucket of axolotl, so I figured I was gonna go to the lush cave we found earlier to try to go find one.
All right, I'm gonna do all the tools, all the regular tools, I think.
Now, inside of the lush cave, as I was looking for the axolotl, I noticed that it ticked to day 99, and I got bored. So I took a little break and played some Geometry Dash.
Oh my gosh, come on. Oh my gosh! I did it! It took me 34 hours!
Yep, we're on hour 34. So after exploring the lush cave for a little while, I found this larger section which had a few pink axolotls that I quickly bucketed. And as I got the axolotl, Brock then noticed,
oh, we have baby turtles, Wumba.
So that's pretty good. We just have to wait for them to grow up and repeat the process a bunch of times to get all the scoop. I placed the axolotl bucket, and then for the next several minutes, Brock and I just did a bunch of rapid fire random items. And we are not going to go through every single one of them because that would just be absurd. Stone hoe, stone shovel, stone axe, stone pickaxe, honeycomb, TNT minecart, never, clay, stone sword, iron shovel, give, axe, you, up, raw gold, rib armor, diamond horse armor, shrieker, endstone, censer, wooden hoe, wooden shovel, wooden axe, wooden sword, wooden pickaxe, gold hoe, gold shovel, gold axe, gold pickaxe. Okay, that's enough. Brock then got the rest of the armor and the tools, as I decided that this would be a good time to go out and get the suspicious sand and suspicious gravel. So I was looking for one of the drowned temples, and once I found one, I located some of the suspicious sand. Then I made sure to block everything in before placing cobwebs and letting the process begin. And if you watched the blocks collecting video with Mogswamp, this was actually one of the items that we called unobtainable, and then some people called out that you can actually collect it with cobwebs. So I want to thank everybody who put that suggestion in. A suspicious advancement. There we go. Ooh. Now with the suspicious sand acquired, I just had to find another drowned temple with the suspicious gravel, and then I just repeated the same process. On the night of day 99, it was apparent that we were not going to finish before 100. Hey, but 50 hours works perfectly fine on the title, doesn't it? Doesn't it? And even though this was kind of disappointing, what did brighten the mood was...
We got a turtle scoot. One grew up.
Yes. Oh.
You want me just to use it for the turtle scoot item first?
The item? Sure. Dude, once the second grows up, we gotta get growing on these guys. What does that even mean? Now, as I got back, I actually crafted up all of our iron from our iron farm, which was absolutely cooking. And then I added the suspicious gravel and sand in before Brock and I figured that this would be a good time to begin work on collecting all of the music discs. So I made my way out towards a beach so that I could farm creepers and apparently also phantoms. Phantoms! I gotta have some noises to like add into the edit.
Oh yeah, is that a requirement?
And then I managed to get the chirp music disc. Now that it was day and we could no longer farm music discs, Brock said that he was gonna work on getting all of the different suspicious stew types, which you can craft these by basically getting a bunch of flowers. And as I was adding in the discs, Brock then pointed out,
it's day 100, Wumba. It's day
oh
100.
my gosh, dude.
Oh, it's day 100. Oh my god. We failed. We failed.
But hey, we're gonna keep going. But it's bonus content, you know? And maybe if you guys end up enjoying this, we could potentially do a part 2 in the future where we retry it and we just go even more optimized and actually get everything. Now, Brock was out using his little sticky note method of collecting items, as I just filled in a bunch more random things at base, until I needed to get the book and quill. Okay, I need a feather. Give me a feather, son. I need a feather from you right now.
Where you at, son? There you go.
Thank you. We then placed everything in. Now that it had become night once more, I flew out towards the desert to once more farm music discs. And have you ever actually given thought to how weird it is that creepers, out of anything, drop music discs? Ooh, I got a new one. It is... Wait. Are you not subscribed? I'm just kidding. Oh, I got a yellow one. Yellow and white. I got the yellow and white one twice in a row. So Brock and I just farmed a whole bunch more creepers. And then in the morning, we each got the achievement for playing 100 days. Minecraft is weird. It starts on day 0, so there's actually an extra day. Then once we made our way back, we placed the music discs that we already had. What is this though? I think it's just these two.
That's the one. This one's from, you have to get it from Stronghold chest. I forgot about that.
Are you serious?
Okay. Yeah.
Actually, he could not be more wrong, but let's wait on that for now. So now I was gonna head to a new stronghold to try to find the missing music disc. And on the way, I figured I was also gonna quickly raid a trial chamber to just get the keys as items. So I did that real fast and then made my way out to continue my stronghold search. And meanwhile, Brock just got more random items in, and the only reason I'm showing these to you is for proof that we actually collected every single item in the game. Now, as I was traveling, I then for the first time found some armadillos. Do I kill them for the scoots or?
Try killing one to see, but I think you have to just hang out near them, honestly.
Do I shear them? I thought I sheared them. You can tell I clearly have no idea what I'm doing, but Brock does because he's beginning to work on getting the non-waxed copper things in.
What the heck is this? A door? What are these items, Wumba?
Doors do exist. Okay, maybe he doesn't. Eventually, I found the stronghold, and now I was just praying that one of the chests inside of here would have the music disc I needed. Sorry.
Day 102.
Yup. Well, 100 days done.
We got really close, man.
We did. And the end of one goal is just the beginning of a new. And in the beginning, when God created the heavens and the earth, he also created Wunba, a madman capable of playing Minecraft for 35 hours straight. Yup, it's hour 35, ladies and gentlemen. So to start things off, I ended up leaving the stronghold because I did not find the music disc. I then found a new stronghold about 7,000 blocks out, and I made my way down to once again search the chests. Meanwhile, Brock was still placing the coppers in, and no luck on the music discs in the chests for me. And you guys probably already realized this, but the disc that I'm missing is not the one that you get from strongholds. You get it from trail ruins, which raise your hand if you even knew these things existed. So I next needed to find a trail ruin, and I made my way back, and then during the night, once again farmed creepers for music discs. Oh, I got one green one.
What's it called?
It's cat, dang. We each farmed like 20 creepers, and we were just missing the one green one, which is not even supposed to be that rare. And once it became morning, I just figured I was gonna put that one on pause again and go find the trail ruin. So I knew that these things just spawned in jungles, so I just tried to find one. After about 3 minutes, I gave up and then just decided to use the seed finder. And thank goodness I did, because the nearest one was like 5,000 blocks away. So as I made my way over towards that, Brock was busy placing copper and getting rid of the wax from it so that he could put them in the item frames. I found a woodland mansion. 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 I found a trail ruin. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do that again. Happy trails. Oh, dude. I can get a bunch of the pottery shards. I think we needed it.
We do. We need a bunch of those. Just like literally bring all of them home.
So now with my mission to find the music disc and the pottery shards, I began my excavations. Oh, I got a shard. I got a new one. What is it? It is the burn pottery shard.
It's a shard, not a shard. Get it right, you idiot.
Oh, we got a new shard. The danger. So I brushed a bunch of the suspicious gravel, still with no luck on the music disc. However, after just a few minutes... Wait, what's that? What is this? Oh, dude. Dude, it's something good. It is post armor trim. Ooh. You know, that's the same noise I make when I find out my sister's baking cookies. And now, because Brock was going to begin work on collecting all of the armor trims, I just figured I'd help him out, and I would basically get everything we needed from the trail ruins. I just found a 5th pottery shard that we did not have. Oh, dude, I got another one. I got another armor trim. Razor. I got razor. So I just need shaper and wayfinder. This is kind of a massive structure. Oh, wait, we got another trim. Shaper. I just need wayfinder, and I got them all. Oh, we got something new. It's string. Dude, we don't have enough string. So after clearing the entire trail ruin, I still had not gotten everything I needed, so I began my search for a second one, while Brock was about to go into a deep dark to try to find all of the armor trims inside. However, just before leaving for the second trail ruins, I said, do you want me to loot? Here, I can get the, woodland mansion. What is it that we're looking for?
It's Vex armor trim.
So all I knew was that this was going to be a very tedious, long, hard grind for... Oh, okay. Well, that was easy. There it is. All right. Well, at the second trail ruins, I began the exact same process.
There's no way.
Oh, O'Reilly's. Oh, it's one I got. Armor trim, is it the 4th one that I don't have? 2 of each of the 3 except for wayfinder. Oh, we have a template. It's one I don't have. Yes,
you
dude.
got it?
I got wayfinder. Just need the music disc and I'm out of here. Emerald. What is this? This is a shard. Oh, the heart pottery shard. Friend pottery shard. And with things going well on my end, Brock had now entered an ancient city and was searching primarily for the silence armor trim.
Silence armor trim, isn't that it?
Oh, that's a rare one, I think.
Dude, that's so lucky, Wunba. Oh my god. Dude, you don't even know. Like, people have had to loot like 25 plus of these. It has a 1.2% chance.
Oh my gosh. Okay. And I was feeling so good that I even figured I was gonna call the music disc. It's the one, please. Oh, wait, no. Dang it. No, it's the armor trim. Wait, what's this? That's a lead. That one's got a brown candle. This one's got a red glass pane. This one has got The disc. I got it. Okay, so now that Brock had gotten all the armor trims from the city, he did continue raiding so that he could get the disc fragments and echo shards before finally making his way out. Now that I had gotten the disc, I made my way out of the trail ruins, and I did see that it was night, and we still are missing the one green music disc, so I farmed some creepers without any luck. Now that it's day 105, I figured that this would be a good point to answer some of my phone calls that had built up during the time we were playing.
No. That's... Are you serious? Are you serious right now? You're breaking up with me? We've known each other for like 36 hours.
These are getting more and more deranged, but it is hour 36 now. So once I was back, I spent a little bit of time adding the music disc, armor trims, and pottery shards in before taking a second to go breed L turtles. And then by this point, Brock had made his way back, and we added the ancient city blocks plus the shards that we had earlier collected in. So we were next gonna finish up all the armor trims, and one that we're still missing is the tide trim. So I made my way over towards an ocean monument, and by killing elder guardians, they have a 1 in 3 chance of dropping it. And as I was busy trying to get the trim, Brock was once again killing creepers, and then...
Did I just hit the last one? Hang on. Far? Oh, Wumba, envision me for a second. I got it, Wumba. This is the right one.
Yes, let's go. You're like a professional DJ now. And with that massive chunk of our schematic checked off, Brock was next going to try to find a jungle temple so that he could get the jungle temple trim.
And then if you get the one from the Guardians, I'll get the one from the jungle. We'll have all of the armor trims, and we'll just have to get like the turtle stuff. And that's literally it, dude.
Not quite, because we're still going to have to get like all the infested blocks and the books, but we'll save that for later. Now, my first monument did not yield the armor trim, so I made my way to another.
Any
I got
armor
it.
trim yet?
There we go.
Nice.
All right, that is the tide armor trim. Now, I actually didn't head directly back to put it in because while I was out, I was going to try to get all of the enchanted and non-enchanted chain armor. And if you didn't know, you can actually buy chain armor from villagers. All right, homies, amigos, what have you got for me? I'll buy your whole inventory. I want it all.
Give me all of your stock.
I did not have iron on me, so I made my way back and then got some iron. All right, round 2. Oh, wait, this is a weaponsmith. Oh, the armor smith is the guy that has the,
smithing table?
Oh, wait, this is a toolsmith. Oh, wait, this is not right.
I think it's a blast furnace.
Oh,
Blast
I see.
furnace.
Round 3. Okay, this time I actually did just put the tide armor trim in. And meanwhile, Brock had just found a jungle temple, which he looted. However, he did not get the trim inside of that. So now Brock had to find another jungle temple. And on the way to one...
Another pink sheep.
Are you serious?
That's a pig.
Now, unfortunately, the village I was trading at had no more fresh villagers, so I made my way to a new one and then set a bunch of blast furnaces down, and I'm just hoping that we can finally get the chains. 6 blast furnace villager stations. That means 1 in 6 chance we're gonna get it. I don't think that's how it works. Now, as I was beginning work on leveling up the villager to the chain armor trade, Brock had found a new temple.
I got it.
You got it? Let's go.
Yes.
GG's. Oh, I got a chain chest plate. I got the chain chest plate on the first go. So I then leveled up a second villager and... Oh, dude, chain boots and leggings. Okay, we just need the helmet. We got it. And with things going well for the both of us, it was at this point that Brock found some armadillos and harvested the scoot using the brush. And I really want to point out that I'm happy Mojang is focusing on their realism. Like, I'm sure that if you dusted an armadillo in real life, you're gonna get a scoot. Well, he made a portal and made his way back. At this point, I added the chain armor in, and we had already collected a helmet earlier. I just disenchanted that and added it in. From there, I decided to do another cycle on breeding the turtles before Brock.
The last armor trim going in.
And then after that, we again added just a ton of residual items in. And one of the items we still needed was a totem. And because I was a goofball earlier, we kind of didn't have any extra totems. And I'm still planning to play this series as if it's hardcore. And that's why I started a new raid. There we are. All right, friends, let's have some fun. All right, you guys want to dance? Let us dance. Oh, 360. Okay, We're doing unnecessary dodges and spins, hitting the witch from behind. Didn't see that coming. She splashed her own team with slowness. Literally trash. Oh my gosh. Great victory. There we go.
Nice, nice, nice.
Totem is checked off. So as I was doing the totem, Brock left our base and began his search for all of the goat horns by just looting pillager outposts. And I figured I was next gonna help with this. So I went down to go check our chests to see which goat horns we already had. We got Ponder, Seek, and Sing. And then we just started our long and tedious journey of searching outposts using a seed finder. All right, let's see what we got at this outpost. Nada. All right, what if we got at this one? We got a goat horn at Seek. We have Seek.
Feel, that's a new one. Yeah.
All right, 4 out of 9.
We're not even halfway.
We're about to be halfway after I open this chest, which you've looted. And I'm gonna give you a little bit of a spoiler. It turns out that you cannot actually get all of the goat horns from pillager outposts. But we don't know that yet. So it's day 108, aka hour 37. This is the most basic hour marker we've had the entire video.
So let's put an explosion on it.
So after looting many more outposts, Brock and I looked it up and then realized that the best move would be to just build a goat horn farm. And then I also decided to head back. Brock went to a mountain biome where he found some goats, and then he put goats in boats and then brought the goats and boats back to the portal. So have you ever thought, yo, Wunba, you should lower your video quality? Well, my recording software certainly thought so. It'll be fixed in just a few minutes, I promise. So as I was busy adding random items in around base, Brock got 2 goats to the nether and then brought them back to our mushroom island. You see what I did there?
Okay, both goats are in Wumba. They're both back home.
Then he made a little pit that he was going to start breeding them in. Meanwhile, I decided that I was going to get all of the missing pottery shards. So I checked the creative mode inventory to see which ones we were missing, and then made my list for how I was going to obtain them. Now, the first 4 that we're going to try to find are all located in suspicious sand at desert temples. Oh, I think I got it.
Really?
I think I got it. Yeah, I got the minor pottery shard, which is another one we're missing.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Oh, I got the skull. That's another one we needed.
Nice.
I got the archer. Ooh, we got a shard. Please be the last one. It actually was. No way. Things were going exquisite-tastically well on the pottery shard search. And same with Brock and the goat horns. It turns out that the goat horns we're missing are only dropped by screaming goats. So he was just going to begin breeding them up until he got a screaming one. Now it was day 111, which means it's time.
35, 36, 37. No, that took me 38 hours.
And now I continue my pottery shard search with just 4 remaining, 2 of which are located in desert wells. 25% chance. Do I get it? Nada. I got an emerald. Is it? So nothing on that first desert well. Good thing they're only a 1 in 1,000 chance of spawning in any given desert chunk. This won't take a while. And cutting to Brock, he's feeding goats. Okay, back to me. The next well. Would this be the one? All right, I got one of the shards. All right, which, yeah, it was the brewer. To the next one. Oh, we got a well. We got a well. Okay, we did not get it. To the next one. This could be it. This
Come on,
could
Wumba.
be-
Come on, Wumba.
One. Oh, we're getting a shard. Let's go. Let's go. Is it the one, though? Is it the one I need, or do I have? Oh, it was the one I had. All right. All right. We got one more suspicious sand. It's a shard. Let's go. Let's go. Is it the one I have? It's the one I got it 4 times now. Okay, to the next one. I mean, it's only supposed to be a 25% chance. Oh, let's go, W. I finally fixed my recording. And simultaneously to me, Brock was busy looting villages for hay bales when all of the sudden...
Hey there. Whoa.
Oh my gosh, is that hay like tickling your nose or anything?
Yeah, my
Like-
allergies are kicking in, man.
And now, in between my search for the desert wells, I made sure to also check the ocean ruins for these shards that I was still missing. Yo, this goober just picked up my shard.
This goober.
And it was at this moment that...
Oh my god, I think I have a screaming. Hang on. I heard like just this like guttural noise.
And now he just had to listen and find which goat was the screamer.
I need silence. I gotta lock in my audio real quick.
Okay. You got this, Brock. You're doing really well. Thank you. Dude, I just found a desert well. Is this gonna be the one? Oh my gosh, I really hope it is.
One, I hit all these babies and they're not screaming. I think I overreacted.
Oh no. Here, let's continue to whisper while I... Oh man, it's just an emerald. All right. Is this gonna be it? That's a double emerald well.
Yep, we can continue.
All right. Well,
Dang, man.
Well, false alarm on the screamer, but not a false alarm on another desert well. All right, one more chance. Could be it. Oh, it is a sherd. It's a sherd. Oh, I think I got it.
Really?
I got it.
Let's go.
I got it.
Oh, yeah, you got
it. Yes. Dude, that's so hype. Golden idol. Stealing this may result in a giant boulder rolling after you. And that was it for all of the pottery shards. So I made my way back, and then in a blaze of glory, I added every last one of them in. That was a huge part checked off. And right then, Brock decided that he wanted to get a small change of pace from the goats. And remember way back when Brock got all those flowers for the suspicious stews? He was now going to actually craft them. But
A wither rose? Oh, bro. What am I doing?
that's right. To craft the withering stew, you need a wither rose. We only got one wither rose from that other wither fight we did way back, which means Brock had to go to the nether, get more skulls, repeat the whole process again just to craft a single stew. And with bad news, only came more bad news. Because as he was there,
I might die. Oh my god, I died. I didn't even notice I was that low. Oh my god. Oh my god.
dude, do you need me to go get your stuff?
Perhaps.
Yup, we're kind of dying now, literally and mentally, but we were able to get his items back, which is good. And I did what a good friend would do, and I gave Brock my totem so that he could finish getting the wither skulls, jeopardizing my own life. I am just so humble and thoughtful.
Man, I'm so upset that I died 3 times. You haven't died yet, have you?
No, I haven't. It's a
Dang
bit
it,
of a
man.
pride factor at this point. So I made my way back, then checked in on the turtles, which still had not dropped any scoot. And I know it's now going a lot quicker, but day 114 is actually a special milestone.
This is Wunba's sister. It's hour 39. I don't actually have an English accent. I just thought it would be fun to say it like that.
Okay, so on the beginning of hour 39, I figured that this would be a good time to finally get all of the colored shulker boxes in. Hey guys, I died. The shulker box is all the colors. Before I got... Oh, nice. Little achievement for it. And then I got them all in, bringing our total up to 1,422 items. Now that it was night, I checked in on the turtles again. Turtles, how we doing, guys? How we doing? Oh, lots of babies. Oh my gosh, like 6 baby turtles I count. Everything there seems to be going well. So after that, I then put the last copper item in. Done. Copper, 100% done.
Let's go.
And then I saw we were missing a couple of the pressure plates, so I got all those. And then I had to rip the band-aid off. I was going to get all 8 banner patterns. To be quite frank, I've been worried about these since the beginning of the challenge because I have never crafted a banner pattern. I have no idea how they work. But after doing a little bit of research, it turns out that to make most of the banner patterns, it's just a piece of paper and a special item. There is one caveat, that being one of the banner patterns requires a creeper head. So I decided to take the creeper head from our platform, which means -1 items, and then craft it up. Now this means later we are going to have to get another creeper head. I then crafted the wither skull pattern, the enchanted golden apple pattern, the flower pattern, and then we already had the flow and guster patterns from all of our trial chambers, and the snout from Bastion raiding, and then I put all of them in, and that meant that there was just one left. And we're gonna put that last one off for a little bit because it is quite challenging. And next up, maps now, right? Here's a little bit of Minecraft trivia for you. By using the cartography table, you can actually level up maps so that they show a lot more land. Most people already know this, but what you might not know is that you can also do this to the Woodland Mansion map, the Ocean Explorer, Trial Explorer, and the Buried Treasure. So what we're going to be doing is we are going to be collecting every level of all of those maps. Those are all going to count as individual items. Now, this is going to require a lot of villager trading to buy all the maps. So I first went to our string duper, got a bunch of string, and then traded with our Fletchers to get many emeralds. From there, I made a couple cartography tables, and then actually paused to once again check in on the turtles. Oh, we got one. Let's get it. Oh, we got 2. We got 3 scoots.
Let's go.
Just sitting here.
We have a helmet right there.
I might actually make the helmet item and put it in. There's so an achievement for this. Yep. Oh, that's nice to get the helmet at least. So back to the quest of getting the maps. I needed to find a new village so that I could trade with some cartographers. So I found a new village, broke all the workstations, and then started trading with the slave. And meanwhile, Brock was at the Nether Fortress still farming wither skeletons. All right, we got a cartographer. I'm gonna buy a bunch of maps from this guy. Let's go. Ocean Explorer. Okay, so I think I need 3 Ocean Explorer maps. This is level 2, so then we get level 3 and level 4. And then unfortunately, I didn't have enough emeralds to keep trading, so I made my way back and then just decided to make all of the normal maps and level everything up to its proper level. I then did the same for the buried treasure maps. However, we still need to get one more to have all the levels. But at this point, Brock had made his way back, and he then added the spectral arrow and ender pearl into the schematic. Then on the morning of day 116, I went out to go find that last buried treasure map I needed, which didn't take me too long. And it was then that Brock mentioned,
I gotta fight the Wither. I gotta get a...
I can fight the Wither.
Okay, you want to?
Yeah, I haven't done it yet. So I guess I was gonna fight the Wither and get that 1 Wither rose we needed for the stew. So I got a fish. Yes, this is the mob that I am going to attempt to use to try to get that Wither rose. And now the question was this going to work? All right, got 2 Wither roses.
Nice, that's huge, that's huge.
That's such a good method, dude. So I then killed the Wither, easy peasy lemon squeezy, as my kindergarten teacher used to say. Ayo, turtle check. Now, after the turtle check, with the nether star I had just gotten, I built a new beacon and got the jump boost. I think jump boost is gonna be a good one to have around base. And after that, I made my way back over towards the cartographer. And this cartographer's greed is more disgusting than when your shoelace comes undone in a public restroom. He took all my emeralds. However, I'll give him a pass because... Oh, Woodland Explorer map. Let's go. So then we need a level 3 one and then the level 4 one. Now, just so things are not too confusing, I'm working on the maps as well as the banner patterns. And that last one that I said was going to be hard is called the globe banner pattern. And you actually have to buy it from a master level cartographer. Yo, dude.
You got an achievement for that.
Fruit of the Looms for having all of the banner patterns. The last maps I needed were the Trial Explorer ones, so I started trading with a new cartographer until... Please give me a trial chamber map. Please, please, please. Yes, I got it. I think I'm done on maps then. And I got the globe. Okay, so we're done on banner patterns and all maps.
Let's go.
I then added the globe in. Brock also finished all of the stews, so he added those in. And then with all of my maps in a shulker box, I wanted to show them to Brock. Dude, you want to see how many maps there are? This is kind of cool.
Oh, wow. That's really cool. Is that because of like their different sizes?
Yes, yeah. And now that things are going glorious, now that it's day 117, I feel obligated to tell you, you did it! Welcome to hour 40! This whole video has been a test to find those strong enough to make it here, and you did. Congratulations. Now after that, I added all of the maps into our schematic and then said, oh my gosh, come over here. This is so cool for our base.
Like, it gets so small. Oh my God. That's crazy.
And now we're literally getting so close to finishing. So 2 super easy ones were the lava and the farmland. And then I made a small little shopping list to go get various plants we were missing around the world, like the drip leaves, ferns, and sweet berries. And Brock was just breeding goats until all of the sudden...
Okay, we have another screamer. Okay, it's a baby, so I will be very careful and I will only kill... Basically right now, I'm just killing the adults. I know it's a baby.
So Brock just continued thinning the goat population as I added the plants in, and then I said, we just need the small drip leaf. That's literally it, dude.
I love how the babies ran, even though like... This is so funny.
And then while he was waiting on the goats, he figured he was gonna go to the desert and start mining a bunch of sand to turn into black stained glass so that we can cover our entire pit in glass and then walk over all the items. We are finally in the end game now. Now, at the same time, I checked the chests and saw that Brock had already crafted 2 Turtle Master helmets, and I decided I was gonna take those and brew the first of all the Turtle Master potions. And I just wanna mention that I would rather get kicked in the face with this steel tip Zodiac work boot than have to brew these potions again. These were a drudge. All right, Turtle Master arrows. That's pretty hype. Whoa. Whoa, craft every type of tipped arrow. There we go. Whoa, it gave me this crazy arrow. Getting shot by this will make you fast and furious.
It's kind of hype.
I really want to shoot you with it. All right, you ready?
Yep.
What'd it give you? What effect?
Nothing.
Well, it was still cool while it lasted. We also have all of the normal potions of Turtle Master checked off. So now we just need Splash, Lingering, we're good. So I figured I was just gonna breed the turtles up again and hope we could get a bunch of scoot. And meanwhile, Brock on the Screaming Goat quest.
Oh, I found it. Okay, I found it. Where did you go? Where did you go? Yearn! I got its horn!
Yo, yes. I'm happy for Brock. He finally did it. And now for me, it is the squid time. See, we're gonna need a whole bunch of black dye for all the glass to cover our pit. So I was just gonna go kill all those squids and do so. Do we have any scoots? Oh, I got 2.
Scoot check.
I got 3. I have 4 scoots. That's enough for another helmet. So I then made the Lingering Turtle Master potions. And now the last one we need is just the Splash potions once we have enough scoot.
Okay, I have a screamer.
Yes.
Separated as well.
Now all we had to do was just breed the Screaming Goat to get multiple of them. So in the meantime, Brock and I started with putting the glass over the pit. And it was during this that we discussed, oh, and then dude, we will start work on the enchanted item.
Yeah.
Then on the morning of 120, I got a pretty cool achievement. Ancient Kung Fu Master. Ooh. That was also my nickname in middle school. And as I finished placing in most of the glass, it was then that I got a really strange message.
Guys, update on the Walmart challenge. It's now hour 41. They still haven't caught me. I'm gonna try for 2 days. I just hope I don't have to poop.
Okay, next we're going to get all of the enchanted items. Okay, I'm gonna take all the items out. Fishing rod. Can you enchant a warped fishing rod? I think you can, like a mushroom fishing rod. So my plan was to go through our items pit and pick up all of the tools and armor we had put in there. And then I put them into this chest. And during this, Brock finished placing in all of the glass for our platform. It was also at this point that I remembered we forgot to put the signed book item into the pit. So I quickly got one and then asked Brock, all right, what do I put in this book? What do I write? Ooh, I think I have the perfect thing.
What is it?
When you were gone, day one
of
being by myself.
Of course, that's what you're gonna write.
Also, look at that. We're 500 advancements into Blazing Caves just by collecting items. We haven't even really been targeting achievements. So that's pretty cool. So basically the idea for all the enchanted items is we have all the tools and armors in these chests. We're gonna just copy those over to these chests here and enchant everything. So I just began by going to our storage and collecting duplicates of all the easy items I could find. And then it was time for another turtle check. Oh my gosh, so many baby turtles just hatched.
Let's go.
They're like little ants everywhere.
Yeah. Ew.
And after crafting duplicates of all of the tools and armor, I realized, oh, we have so many scoots. I just got 7 scoots.
Nice.
Oh my gosh, that's it. Dude, I think we're done. And finally, after so many hours of breeding the turtles, I made the last set of Turtle Master potions, and then it was time to put them in. That is all potions in the schematic. And once we had duplicates of everything that could be enchanted, I just went through and started adding mending and basically whatever I could just to make the item enchanted. And while I was doing that,
yes, I have 2 streamers.
Yay, yes.
Sorry, George, you're dead. Okay, I'm officially gonna only breed the 2 screamers. I got call. I got a different one.
Yes.
Let's go.
Oh.
Okay, 2 more. I need 2 more.
All right. That is this whole chest enchanted. Dude, that's a shiny chest inside of there. And once everything was enchanted, Brock started adding all of the unenchanted items back into the pit. And then I added everything in, bringing our total to 1,551 items. And then once everything was in, we realized, dude, we're missing just a couple. This is insane.
Is it just the goat horns now, and then the creeper head, and then the wandering trader stuff, right?
Keep in mind, at this point, we still didn't know we needed the infested stones and the enchanted books.
So what's this one? Dream, a new one.
Dream has his own item.
One more goat horn. Yeah, exactly. Admire.
Did it drop?
Let's go. Oh, yes.
You got it?
I got it.
I got it.
We have all 8 goat horns, Wunba.
I also just want to point out, look at how many goat horns Brock had to go through. That's actually insane. With every goat horn acquired, you know what we gotta do. Yep, pretty basic.
Next up, seek. Now we got sing. feel.
I like that one. That one's fun.
All right, now we're on to the rare ones. This is from the Screamers. This is called Call.
Okay. Whoa.
Now we have Yearn. We have Dream. Admire, lastly.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Give me those. Give me those.
Oh, no, sorry.
And there it was, just like that, all of the goat horns were in. So at this point, there are two main items we're missing, that being the creeper head, which we have to wait for a thunderstorm, and the small drip leaf, which, to the best of our knowledge, we thought that you could only get that from the wandering trader. And just then, oh my gosh, it's hour 42! Yeah!
Dude, you got a big piece of meat.
So it was at this point that we thought we were done, and I started a live stream to show the chat everything we had done, and it was then that they told us you can just shear small drip leaves to get the item, and I was in shock. There we go. That is one closer. Welcome to hour 43. I hope you're enjoying so far, because we're getting pretty close to finishing. Now, I should do some explaining. You see how it now says it's day 143? We're gonna be ignoring the day count from here on out. And the reason it's day 143 is because Brock and I were just waiting on the creeper skull. So we decided we were just gonna start recording the next video and get the creeper head as soon as there was a thunderstorm. And that was going to be the plan until I started editing the video and I found something pretty notable. Yes, so I was editing, I was going through our footage, and then when I got to the point where we got the piglin head, so we built a portal that we brought a charged creeper through. We were doing like trial chambers and a thunderstorm happened.
Oh my gosh, yes, way, okay.
Yes.
It's coming back to me.
I charged some creepers and we only brought one through. And
oh my god, you're so right, because you said we had 3 tries. I got it.
okay. Yes, did we get it?
We had
Yes!
to. I'm on half a heart. Did we get it?
We did. We got it. Dude, let's go put it in. So with the creeper head acquired, this was it.
Put it
All
in,
right.
Wumba.
In 3, 2, 1, we are done. Let's go.
Snaps and claps. The phantoms are celebrating too.
Dude, they're just looking. It's now hour 44, and I'm gonna warn you, things are about to get weird. Hello,
Cool,
Brock.
thanks.
It is
Hi,
now day
Wumba.
435.
Wumba, don't look.
Wait,
You can't
no,
look that
we
way.
have mysterious build that's blurred in the background. So we ended up taking a huge break from the items video and we moved on to the rest of Blazing Caves. However, way into that, we finally realized that we needed to collect all of the enchanted books. So that's what we're about to do. So come take a look in our items platform.
So you did all the renaming?
all
Oh
the
my
stuff
gosh,
is renamed.
dude, it's very subtle, but it's just like, what is it? Boom, it tells you.
I spent about 180 levels renaming all of the potions, the arrows, the maps, the stews, just to make it a little bit easier to tell what everything is.
But I think we're missing something though, man.
We are missing approximately, let me tell you, 125 items.
All of the enchanted books.
So to start the enchanted book grind, we first gathered just all of the books we could find around base, and then I went to the end and I also got all of the books that we had there. I then sorted all the chests at our Enderman Farm to make space for all the enchanted books we're about to get. And the way Brock and I are gonna do this is we have this shared Google Sheets and we went in the creative mode inventory and just wrote down the name of every single enchantment book that's there. And then the plan is, as soon as we get the book, we're gonna put it into this chest here and then mark our Google Sheet red. And then we just repeat hundreds of times until we get all the books we can. We already got a good deal of stuff in here.
Okay, let's go through and check them off then.
I'll do Prot 2.
Here, I'll get Sharp 2.
We also decided that we're not going to be taking any books that have multiple enchantments on them, so anytime that happened, we unfortunately had to grindstone the enchantments. And after doing this all the way until day 438, I just want to say that you've made it to 45 hours. Come on, you're almost there. You can do it. Now, finally, on day 441, we had spent over 2 hours enchanting. And we've also hit 46 hours, which, if you didn't know, Brock's grandkids are also 46 years old. Now, after all that enchanting, we were only missing 5 more books. That being the Riptide 1, Thorns 1, and the 3 levels of Windburst. So right away, we packed up all the shulkers of the Enchanted Books we had just spent a while getting, and then we made our way all the way back to base, where at our villager breeder output, we just started cycling trades with librarians to try to get the Thorns and Riptide book. And I'm not even kidding, after the very first cycle of lecterns, Riptide won on the first one.
Oh my gosh, thank goodness.
And as lucky as that was, not even 12 minutes and 43 seconds later, Brock got a Thorns 1 villager, because it was actually 12 minutes and 42 seconds, so yeah. And that meant to finish getting all of the different enchantment books, we just had to get Windburst level 1, 2, and 3. And that can't be that hard. No, it can. Trust me, it can. So a little bit of explaining with the Windburst enchantment. The only way you can get it is by getting it in the book form from an ominous vault. Remember how I got one way back in the middle of the video and then I threw it out?
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Yes, exactly like that. You get a Windburst book just like that. You cannot get level 2 or level 3. You can only get level 1, which means to get a level 1, 2, and 3 book, we need to get 7 Windburst books total. That way we can combine them. Brock and I got started by flying out to the first of many trial chambers.
Oh my gosh, I found you. I've been looking for you for 47 hours.
Well, okay, well, before things get any weirder, I want to tell you that hour 47 marks the beginning of our Windburst search. I got a heavy core. Or I got a second heavy core. I got another heavy core. What is this? Oh, I got an enchantment book. Knockback 1.
Oh my gosh, dude, that's so good. Oh my gosh.
Dude, I was hoping for a knockback 1.
What are you gonna do with that?
All right, let's see. I got a heavy core. I got a book. Okay, it seems
Nice.
after
Windburst.
It's a Windburst.
Nice, man.
Heavy core. Now with 1 Windburst acquired, we're getting there. And it's hour 48. We are almost there. It is the final countdown. Oh, I got a book. Windburst. Yes.
Nice.
You've made it. 49 hours. Well done. We will see you at the end at hour 50. With only having gotten 2 of the 7 Windbursts, we even considered making an automatic key farm, but in the long run, that would just inflate the day count and really wouldn't be worth it. So we had no choice but to continue our grind. Oh, wind charge. Book. This is it. I'm literally calling it.
Book. Get it, Wumba. Get it, Wumba.
I got a 3rd. Maybe I get 2 for 2 with the Windbursts.
Imagine.
Oh, wait.
Did you get a book?
I did. I got it. I'm not even kidding. I got it.
You're serious?
I
Oh
am.
my gosh.
I have 4. Our luck seemed like it might be finally changing. And then as we entered day 453, that was also the mark of the final hour. I am proud of you. You have made it to hour 50. Now enjoy your time here, because this is the last hour marker. So we continued raiding vaults, and I'm not gonna lie, we were getting kind of discouraged, but that's when. First one, what are we getting? Heavy core. That's been a while since I've got, oh, I got a book. Windburst. I got a heavy core and a Windburst.
Oh my gosh. Okay, that's good. That's
All right,
good.
we're at 5. Okay, next one.
Okay.
We're at 5.
I got.
Okay, nothing.
That's the crappy starter.
Oh, I got
room.
another book. Windburst again.
way.
I'm not even kidding.
Oh my gosh,
I have 6.
Wunba.
Oh my gosh, we just need 1 more.
I don't even care. Honestly, it'll be a statistical anomaly if Wumba gets all of them, you know?
Heavy core. Book. A book. I got it. Windburst.
Did you actually?
I
get it?
did. I got all 7.
Okay, yeah, dude. Fun.
get home.
Good playing with you. So
let's go
fun.
home.
I'm going home.
I don't know what the odds are that I got all 7 Windbursts and Brock didn't get any, but I'm loving it because it's absolutely hilarious. After that, we made our way all the way home. And now came the grand finale. 7 Windbursts. Here we go. You ready for the achievement?
Let's do it.
There it
Let's
is.
go, Wunba.
And just for reference, that is the super challenge awarded for getting every single level of enchantment book that's in the game. All 125 have now been acquired. After that, I made a Windburst 3 and then another Windburst 2, which means we now have all 3 levels. And with that done, we next decided to sort all of our loot away. And you're gonna be pretty surprised with what we got.
Oh my gosh. You were saving all of them. GG's.
How many heavy cores total do we have? I have 11 right now.
I have 11 as well.
Yup. Remember how I said we were going to get over 30 heavy cores before the end of the video? I wasn't joking, because with the ones in our platform, plus some extra maces we already crafted, and then all those heavy cores, we got a half a stack of heavy cores. Now, one last thing before we put the books in the platform is I want to do a quick 1-minute segment of getting all of the infested blocks into our platform. So I actually first went to our stronghold and I took photos of the infested blocks. And then after that, I did some research and actually found out that if you put a silverfish on top of, like, say a stone block, it will naturally go inside of the stone block and then turn it infested, which means technically if we bring silverfish to our platform, we can get all 7 infested blocks inside of it. So that was exactly what I was going to do. I first set up a little spot to capture the silverfish at the end portal. Then I got all 7 of the normal blocks and I placed them inside of the platform and walled everything off. Next, I captured silverfish in boats, pulled them through the end portal, then into the overworld, then onto our mushroom island, and one by one dropped them into the pit, which checked off the infested blocks as easy as that. And now the final thing is to finally add all of the books in. So after placing the item frames, Brock and I began the final push to finishing our challenge. And while we're putting these in, I just want to say thank you all so much for watching the video. I could not make videos like this without your support. It really does mean a lot, and I really hope that you enjoyed the video. Oh, a quick charge 3, you ready? There it is.
Boom. Let's go, Wunba.
Oh, yes.
Go,
oh,
dude.
my gosh.
Every item.
And just like that, after exactly 50 hours, we had finished collecting all 1,691 items in Minecraft. This is a beautiful pit below us. It's even more beautiful with those items.
Dude, it's so stupid. It's so stupid how insane this whole thing has been.
Wow.
Wow, dude. Wow, indeed.
Holy cow, dude. And just like that, we had completed the first 3 super challenges of Blazing Caves.
Hey, Wunba.
What's up?
Why does it say that we need to get a stack of every item?
Wait.